Genji with the first one already? Hello! Hang on, I'll lower the music. Hang on. I don't know if it's too loud for you, but we'll lower it a bit more. How's that? Is that still a bit too loud? My audio and yours, I can't even hear that now. I think that's okay. I think that's good. Hi! Oh my god! Hello! Long time no see. Oh my goodness. Hi! I feel so weird. It feels weird doing this again, I'm not gonna lie. Genju, thank you for the 18-month resub. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mwah. Hans, thank you for the 20 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mwah. Thank you. Why do I recognize the voice? Ah, me. Hello Hans, hello Pal, Bongo, Build, Herp, Leon Fett, how are you guys doing? Kevs, hello Nimby, hello No Named. Sorry, there's a fly in my face. Oh my god, Chocovine! Hi, oh wait, chat doko. Money. There we go. Here we go. Sorry, it's moving stuff over. Hello! Hi! I missed you guys. I miss you. Hope everyone was having a great time while I wasn't here. Yeah, I'll make it bigger so you can see stuff better. Hope everyone was having a wonderful time. Hello Nemo, how are you doing? Hello Gamp, hi Fet, Eepy. Eepies? No Eepies. Hi Kath, hi everyone. It feels like forever. It feels like so much forever. Hang on, let me just resync my, not resync, I gotta recalibrate. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I'm calibrated. I kept looking to the wrong corner. Wait, 40 stream streak. 40 stream streak? Holy sugar, that's crazy. God damn, I didn't even know. Wow, that's a lot of streams. Maddie, thank you for the 20 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I returned with milk. The milk was so fresh that I even made a cup of tea. 20 stream streak? Let's go, pal. Thank you. Hi, Craig. How are you? Face slurp. Welcome back. Hi, Jack. Hi. I missed you guys so much. Hello. Hope you guys are doing great. I have lots of photos and videos to show you. I don't really know which one to do first. It's just gonna be a chill one today, show you lots of pictures and videos and stuff. Unfortunately for me, of course, just my luck, I got a headache. I did take some Panadol, so hopefully it'll respectfully go away. But it's okay. We're gonna go through some pictures, we're gonna go through some videos, we're gonna look at all the cool stuff, I'll talk about it. So the stream will probably go for, I reckon, probably maybe 2 hours. 2 hours, I think. And then we can get into the gaming all this week coming. So I already made next week's schedule. So if you haven't seen it yet, you definitely should. I posted it everywhere. Hang on, let me just open up my... Wait, where's my folder? Oh my god, there it is. I was so worried for a sec. Open. Okay, cool. Now if I go to this one and go here, should just show. Cool, it does. Perfecto. Phantom, thank you for the 3 months. Arigato. Mwah. Thank you so much. Me too, Choco. Hopefully the meds help. I believe they will. But yeah, so this is this week's schedule. So we're gonna just have a nice, like, you know, roughly 2-ish hour stream tonight. We're gonna go through some of my photos, we're gonna go through some of my videos, and it's gonna be cool. Then we're gonna play some Court Keeper tomorrow, some Warframe on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, I'm taking off. Now the reason why is because I have to work on Friday, so I want to go to bed nice and early Thursday. And then Friday, I usually don't like streaming on the day that I work. Because my heels and my lower back are very, very, very sore. And when I work for, you know, when I'm standing for a 10-hour shift, I'm just like, and I crash. So, yeah, I got those 2 days off. And then we're coming back again with Silent Hill, finally part 2, and then some ASMR on Sunday. Is this the new place? No, I didn't get it. I don't know if I forgot to tell you guys. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. So there's some bad news with that. I got offered a new job, which I really wanted to take. Really, really good pay. But there was some bad news. So I've been a dental nurse for 2 years now. And one of the requirements was that you needed to be a nurse for 2 years. Because I tried to apply a year ago and they rejected me. They said, try again in a year. So fast forward 365 days, they reached out and like, oh, we know that you've, you know, been a DA now for 2 years, so let's have a chat. And I was like, oh, okay. So which means I've been hanging on to my information. That's saying something. Now, unfortunately, the first year as a DA, I was still studying. So they count count 2 years after qualifications. Which means I've only been working 1 year as a DA. Which means I have to wait another year. How frustrating. I was really sad. I thought that was kind of dumb. That I have to wait another year now. So I'm like, bruh, that's cringe. I'm not happy about that. So we have to wait another year, and then they also count DA hours. So I need to have a minimum of 4,000 working hours. And unfortunately, to even put more dirt in the wound, I have only been working casually since I started uni in June, which means I was only working like 1 day a week, sometimes even 1 day a fortnight, 1 day a month. After doing calculations, I'm only sitting at less than 1K. Like, I think I'm sitting around like 800 to 900 hours, which means I need at least 1 more year of working and another 3,000 hours. So this job is pretty much down the toilet. I'm not going to be working it because it's just, yeah, their requirements are very, very, very strict. Very strict, right? That's crazy. But they're also, like, I guess is because they have such high pay. Like, they pay $10 more an hour than my current job. So if you can, sheesh, you know what I'm saying? But maybe in another year's time, even with only casual hours, maybe just another year. But yeah, no bueno for me. So I'm still working at my current work of place, which is a nice place, don't get me wrong, but they just also struggle to give me the hours. And the problem is because I have very strict uni days, right? So like, let's say for example, I don't have classes on a Thursday. The problem is that my work probably doesn't need to have any employees on the Thursday because they're already well staffed, right? Maybe they really need someone on a Friday, but I got class on a Friday, so I can't cover those shifts. So I'm struggling, and I think I'm gonna start looking for a different dental clinic to work at this year, and I'll just have to let go of the one I'm currently at, which does suck for me, but I'm just not getting any hours. So financially, I'm very stressed. Very, very, very stressed. It's funny because actually my final paper for last trimester, my final paper was a 1,500 word, fully researched, fully like proper paper about financial stress in territory students. So it was such a relatable topic that I went on. And apparently, so because I had to do like genuine research on this paper, and one of the things I found out was that like in America they actually have night school from 6 p.m. to midnight, or technically like 11:59 p.m. But yeah, so America offers night school And they have better options for online classes and like recorded classes that we don't have here in Australia. And so I had to write 2 causes and 2 solutions. They had to be like roughly 400 word paragraphs about, so I had to write 400 words for like 1 cause, 2 cause, 1 solution, 2 solution. Then I had to write 200 words or 250 words for both an intro and a conclusion as well. So it was a very relatable paper because I'm like, I can tick all the boxes. I am very financially stressed right now. I'm working 1 day a month. I don't get any Centrelink. I don't get any of that. Like, I solely rely on streamings, which is not really ideal. So I'm gonna change my job. Not the role. Obviously, I still need to work in the dental field to get that experience, but I'm just going to change the clinic that I work in to see if I can find a better position somewhere else. Which, again, I'm very sad about because I don't want to leave this clinic, but it's just not working out, so. But I get my uni roster, I think next week. Because classes start on the 16th of Feb. So that's 2 weeks away. So yeah, I hope next week I get my timetable, otherwise I might be a bit like, uh-oh. But I am working this Friday, and then I'm working next Friday because I'm not going to classes yet, and then starting the 16th is when classes start, and then I'll let my boss know the days that I am or am not at class, and we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll see. I thought you, wait, have you thought about studying internationally? Oh god, no. Oh goodness, no. No, I can't afford that. No way. That means I have to like, no way. I don't have any sponsors. No way. Studying at home, like studying not like physically inside home, but like studying in my home country is the best option because I don't have to pay my uni until after I reach a certain amount of income. So it's like a HEX debt. But if I study internationally, I have to pay that up front. So goodness no. Speaking of Feb, your skin suit's B-Day. Yeah, it's my birthday in like a week and I have nothing planned. I wasn't going to celebrate it. Because we don't celebrate my birthday. We celebrate Feyre's birthday, and Feyre's birthday is in October. We don't celebrate the puppeteer's birthday. Milker, thank you for the 19 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mwah, thank you. Hi, Hoppy. Hi. Ren, thank you so much for the 2 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mwah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. Hi, Ururu, I missed you. How are you? I hope you're well. But yeah, we're not here to talk about birthday. We're not here to talk about work. We're here to talk about my holiday. Tatsuya, hello. I was sort of waiting roughly, 15-20 minutes for people to come in, get the notifications on Discord, on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, and all that stuff. So it's been about 15 minutes now. Hi, Merloon. How are you? Kenju. Yeah, I literally have nothing planned for Monday, by the way. I'll just write hi. Hello. Okay, do we start with the video or do we start with the pictures? That's the real question. What do you guys want to do? Who dis? Hello. Hi, King. You just woke up? Oh my god, well, good morning. Good morning. Start from the airport. Yeah, but do we go in photo form or video form? Let's go in photo form. Hang on. I made a collage video which goes for about 25 minutes, which I will upload to YouTube as well. So I've got roughly 150 photos, but a few are pretty duplicated, so you'll see what I mean when I go through them. And then I've got roughly 20, and I'd say closer to 20-minute video. So the first thing I did was I drew. Oh my god, you can see me. Actually, not really, it's nighttime. My flight was at 1:30 in the morning, by the way. That's so ugh. But look, it's me. It's me. I did this. And actually, I can show you the final piece because I finished drawing it. Art. This one, Twilight, and this one. Kawaii! Isn't it cute? Sugoi. Isn't it cute? So that's what I'll see how there's like nothing done yet. So I was working on this throughout the week that I was there. I like her a lot. I think she's so pretty. The before, or like the WIP and the final. And it's this one I did post on Twitter, and I posted it in Discord, so you guys should have a copy as well to have for you. But I've been working on Clip Studio Paint. I'm getting better with it, as you can tell with all my layers. I'm getting better with it now. Actually, Choco told me a really good thing, which was put your sketch line on, where was it? It was this one. I don't know the name of the buttons yet. See how there's like this, the third one or the second one there? So you do your line art. See how it says line art and it's like this box? Vector layer, thank you. Yeah, Choco's like, do your line art on the vector layer. I was like, okay. So, yeah, and then every other layer goes on the one next to it. So I've been learning a lot. But yeah, I really love the way she turned out. Very soft and very like just cute. Also, I tried a different type of highlight. So if you look really closely, I did dotting highlight. I don't know if you guys can really tell too much, but like see how there's like speckling highlight instead, because I'm just trying to still get the groove of what I want and how I want to progress, you know, with my own art style. And I tried this like spotty highlight, which you can kind of see scattered throughout here, and there's some over here, down here. If you zoom out, you can't tell, so maybe it's not good, but I'm just trying different... I just tried different things and see how we go. But yeah, so that was pretty much my first photo. Was my art piece. Yes. Okay. And then, even I don't remember what's next. Oh, the airplane. I was right on the wing. You know how loud that was? It was so loud. Can I say I love the shot? My nails. I know I had them all oceany looking. They're like very pastel purple and like lots of glitter. They're very pretty. Actually, you'll see some more photos of them throughout the picture compilation. Oh, my actual finger. Thanks, girl. Oh my god, thank you. Hi, ZZ. We're not doing ASMR tonight. We do, but not tonight. We're doing just a chatting stream tonight because I haven't streamed in 2 weeks because I was away on holiday. So we're having a just chatty stream tonight. But yes, I do. Okay, so I was right on the wing, which was not very nice. It was very loud and it was very dark. My flight was 1:30 in the morning. Ooh! Actually, this is when we were landing. There was 30 minutes left, so I didn't take many photos on the actual plane because it was a horrible flight. It was a horrible flight. It was 1:30 in the morning, and we landed... What time did the plane land? Like 6:30? 6:30 or 7 a.m.? And it was... No, it wasn't even bumpy. There was a baby that was literally 3 rows in front of me, and he cried the whole entire flight. The whole flight, this baby was crying, and I was losing my mind. And then the flight attendants are waking us up at 2:30 in the morning, and they're like, here's breakfast. And I'm like, bitch, I don't want breakfast. I want to sleep. I'm so tired. And so I had to like eat breakfast at freaking 3 a.m. It was so stupid. If you're doing a night flight, you shouldn't be woken up for food. I definitely was not hungry. It was so annoying. But yeah, so the baby was awake crying the entire 5 hours, and then I got work, and then I was trying to fall asleep, and then I got woken up to eat food, and I was like, I don't want this food. So I was very, 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 very tired. I was very tired. Actually, help me think. I woke up at like 9 a.m. the day of, and then I stayed up for 24 hours because we landed at like 7 o'clock. There was a 3-hour layover in Singapore, and then, so that's 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that's now 24, that's 25 hours, and then I didn't go to bed until like 9 o'clock that night. I think I was up for just shy of 40 hours. I was up for just shy of 40 hours. So it was pretty brutal. I completely missed breakfast and lunch the first day of like after my first sleep. I slept until like, I think 2 p.m. the next day. For obvious reasons. I was very tired. But yeah, this is just flying over the, over Singapore, because we were, actually, is this Singapore? Yeah, oh, you can see where the plane is. I don't know where this picture is. It's somewhere in the sky. Somewhere in the sky there. That's a long time. It's not my fault, Hans. Like, there's nothing I could do about it. It's just really crappy travel. It was a very bad travel there. That was no bueno. But I landed in the Singapore airport, and it was very big. And this is at like 5, this was like, yeah, around 7 a.m. when we landed. And I had to go to like a different terminal. I had to take the Sky Train. I was like, what the fuck is a Sky Train? Look at this thing. Now, both times that I traveled through Singapore, they did not have the fountain on. So I didn't get to see the really big waterfall. Both times. I was so disappointed. So disappointed. Because everyone goes on about it, and they were turned off both times. Because as you can see, the sun is barely rising in the background. This was about 7 o'clock in the morning. Am I still feeling the jet lag now? No, I did land about 5 days ago. I landed, was it like Tuesday or Wednesday I landed? So I wanted to take those extra, 4 or 5 days to catch up on all my washing that I had. I had to go grocery shopping because obviously my fridge was very empty. I had to, recover, sleep and recover. I had to answer a lot of emails. I had to get through some of the commissions that were overdue. So thank you, Chirako, for being amazing and patient with me for having an overdue art piece. That was my first ever overdue piece. It was only overdue by 1 day, but still, felt really bad. Totally for that sort of stuff to be on. Yeah, I know, I was really sad. I was really sad about it. But you can see in the background how it was like still like, not, and you can see all the street lights were on. It was very, very, very early in the morning. But, yeah, there's like no cars or anything. It's so dead. It was so silent when we landed because it was so early. The airline's waterfall wasn't on because it was like 2, 3 a.m. I know, it's so sad. They should just leave it on 24/7. Also, hi, Suto. How are you? Okay. So that was just... Oh, this is inside the Singapore airport. Look how beautiful this is. Is this picture big enough? Maybe I should... I want to make sure you guys... Oh, that works. Is that... Yeah, it's good enough. This was inside the Singapore airport. So they had a lot of nature sections, which was really nice. The bottom is distracting. What, down? Like, oh, that's just my overlay. I can't fix that. You just gotta deal with it. That's just my overlay. But yeah, so this was like the, what do you call it? Inside the airport. Very pretty, very pretty. There's a bit more of a distant picture. They had so many nature. This was a different section. This is like, they had so many like nature stuff. It was really cool. If I wasn't so eepy, because at this point I was already up for 24 hours at this point, because I was here for 3 hours. So I landed at 7, we left at 10. So that is, yeah. And I woke up at 9 that morning. So yeah, I've been up for 24 hours at this point. So I was very eepy, and I was just dragging my feet, taking photos. I was so tired. And they had like a whole like pond with koi in there. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, am I in an airport? Where the heck am I? This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, the background here, if I do this, maybe it'll... There you go. There you go. There you go. I just don't want it to like move the picture behind my model. That's all. There we go. But yeah, this was really pretty. And like I stood up here and everything. And it was really cute and very pretty. Yeah, the viewing platform. Yeah, I think I have a photo up there. Oh yeah, so there you go. I'm up there. And look how big the fish was. Like, that's a lady's head. And look at the fish. If that gives you a bit of a perspective, it was very, very big. And yeah, the Singapore airport's very, very pretty. It's very pretty. But I didn't get to go inside the dome because they were closed. How annoying is that? So this dome apparently is a massive nature thing. I didn't get to go in there. They were closed. I didn't get to experience it because both times, by the way, 3-hour layover, I didn't get to go in there and have a look. This is a bit sad. And yeah, this is just like another angle of it. Very pretty. Oh. Crackies. Okay. So I was here for quite a while. Oh, there you go. The sun's rising. That's how early it was. The sun was still rising. It was very orange. It was a very, very orange sun. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, there you go. There's the sun rising. 7 a.m. And then this was like another cute little thing from the roof, and it had leaves and like a little river. I sat right here, like there's like a little platform you can sit on right underneath, and I was just sitting at here, and I was just like listening to the water waves, trying my absolute hardest not to fall asleep. It was so hard. I was so scared to fall asleep because I felt like I was gonna sleep through the announcements, like, you know, oh, you know, the next flight, you know, come here. I didn't want to sleep because I didn't have anyone to, like, you know, wake me up or anything. So I was like fighting. I was so tired. And then there was like all of these like water like these things. They were everywhere. These things were everywhere. So just like another beautiful water section, which had the leaves, everything going up. There's fish in here too. The video has a better photo. I have a video that has all the fish like swimming around it, which was really, really pretty. Very green. Singapore airport really knows how to give you a calming natural vibe experience. And as a deer guardian, I approve. I approve a lot. And then I got some money. I took out some money for tippies. I had to break it down in American dollars, but I took out, was $140, which only gave me 100 USD, so rip. So I'd take out 140 Singaporean dollars, and then I had to convert that into American dollars, so I lost $40. So I went from 140 to 100, and then they broke that down to a bunch of 5s and 1s for tipping. So yeah. That's all I had. That was literally all the cash I had, by the way. I had no fucking money. And this is me. This is around 10 o'clock in the morning. We're finally going into the airplane for my second flight. They wouldn't convert. Nope, they wouldn't convert. They had to be in Singaporean. So I had to go from AUD to Singaporean to USD. So I lost a lot of conversion money and the fees. There was also fees. So I went from 200 to 140 to 100. So I lost quite a lot of money doing that sort of stuff, which was very frustrating. The fees were so expensive. Hey, it was like, I think it was like $13 in fees. It was so stupid. I was definitely not financially ready for this. Not for the extras, should I say, for the extras. And I did put it in Discord. We can go through some of the pictures in Discord too, but oh my god, they were so expensive. A 15 minute, what do you call those things that you play with in, oh my goodness, what's the game called? In Subnautica, where you can go in water and like it pulls you around. No, no. Like it pulls you. Like in you just like and it pulls you. No, not a scooter. It goes underwater. I don't remember the name of it, but that thing was like for 15 minutes. It was like $300. It was crazy. And this is USD. Also Amogus. Amogus. But yeah, everything was charging, which is so stupid. This was annoying. I'm in Singapore. Well, I guess the Maldives is counted as American, I guess, because they did everything in USD. So every time I was looking at something to do, like an activity, I was like, oh yeah, it's like $100, $200. I'm like, wait, no, that's like 200 USD. That's like $280 for me. It was ridiculous. It was so expensive. Jet ski, they did have jet skis. Those are also very expensive. Those are also very, very, very expensive. I couldn't afford them. So this is my little boat here, and there was all these people. Look at that. The water is just like the pictures. They don't lie. They don't lie. Also, another bad story. This guy right here. I don't like him. This guy right here. I was told that in my underwater scooter, it's something like that. It just pulls you. Yeah, like it pulls you underwater, and you have to move with it. You have to like move it up and down, up and down. But anyways, so in my itinerary, there was meant to be a person from my island that was meant to hold a sign with my name on it, feyremiari, and he was going to be my guide from the airport to this place. He wasn't there. I looked up and down very hard, looking for him. He wasn't there. He had taken this lady and this couple, and there's like another couple over here. He took all of them and left me behind. Just a fun fact. I ran. I was holding my heavy ass 20-kilo suitcase. I'm already 25 hours or 26 hours awake at this point. I'm running. Actually, no, wait, we landed around 1 o'clock, I think. So I was up for like 30 hours by this point. So around this point, I was up for 30 hours. I was running. I went from Terminal 1 all the way to Terminal 2, and I'm looking, and then some guy popped me on his like scooter thing, and then we got here. See how they're all suited up and ready to go? I wasn't suited up. I was literally puffing I was like, I'm ready. I was so tired. No, they said it was my fault. They blamed me. They said that they waited for me and I didn't show up. I was like, my luggage took 6 years to get out of the airplane. That's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault that my luggage was literally the last suitcase to get out of the freaking airplane. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my fault. So that was very frustrating. So that my entire journey here was not a good experience. I've been up for 30 plus hours. I'm so tired. And it was hot. Oh my god, it was so muggy. I was sweating out of everything that a girl could sweat out of if you catch it. It was gross. I hated this so much. I hated it. I'm glad the wedding was off because holy shit, that would have sucked. But we're finally on the water. We're going. We're hooning it. We're getting to our island. I hate humidity so much. It reminds me of cans. I hate it. I like the dry heat so much more. They gave me a bottle of water though. I was like, like chugged that shit. I was so thirsty. But also I ran. I ran for like 15 minutes straight before I missed my boat. So it was pretty intense. So let's see. So that night, so I didn't have breakfast or lunch because breakfast is very strict. It's from 7 to 9 a.m. If you're not there between 7 and 9, you don't get breakfast. And lunch is from 12 to 2 p.m. So if you're not there from 12 to 2 p.m., you don't get lunch. I landed at 1:30 p.m. and then with the commune and and settling into my apartment, like not my apartment, but my room, I wasn't ready to eat until closer to, I think, 3:30. So I didn't get to eat anything until dinner time. So I literally hadn't eaten in about 40 hours and I've been awake. I wish I was kidding, but I really wasn't. My first day was horrendous. And then this is the first thing I had. So me and my tummy attempted chicken, some salad, and some potato and stuff. And I didn't really eat much of this because I was just so tired. I was literally trying not to fall asleep at the chair. I was so tired. No, Genji, because like I said before, they woke us up at 3 a.m. to eat food, and I didn't want it because I wanted to sleep, right? I didn't want to eat. I wanted to sleep. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't eat. I had like, I think half a chicken, one potato slice, and like the bread, and then I just walked away. I literally just didn't bother eating. I was so tired. It was a really not good experience. And then this creepy ass thing. But there it is. There's my room. C'est la vie. That's it, just a bed. It was the most boringest room ever. There was nothing there. There's my backpack and there's my suitcase. That was it. There's a toilet. Yep. That was my room. There's my shower. There you go. So you could see the shower. And then it was nighttime. And then it was nighttime. The whole first day was just absolutely like for nothing. Okay. So, just trying to think what happened next. Was that the night of? Oh yeah, I was walking around. I was going to... There's had like a little late bar here that you could get food from, I think. So I went to go check that out too, but... How come this picture looks so much more darker than this picture? The exposure. Yeah, it was very well lit. It needed to be lit. Honestly, this gave me such Dr. Seuss vibes. It gave me such Dr. Seuss vibes. Every room was just perfectly aligned with the lights and everything. I was like, oh my goodness. It was nice hearing the water and stuff. It was calming, yes. It was nice, but the windows in the room were actually like soundproof. So at nighttime you couldn't hear anything, but the waves were wavy, obviously. So the bed moved a lot, and it made me nauseous a couple of nights. Because like when the waves are a bit more hectic, they cause the entire little building rooms, like every individual room, they would like start like moving. I didn't like it. More food. So I was having a drink. A gecko. I haven't seen a gecko in like 5 years. Actually longer. The last time I saw a gecko was in Cannes, and that was like 10 years ago. So I just took a photo of a gecko. And then there was like a really nice little bar here. It was like really circular and it looked like a little jellyfish. I took a photo of it. This was quite pretty, this place. This is really nice. Seasickness in a room is crazy. Yeah, the room would sway like this. You'd feel it. Not like really, really, really heavy, but you would feel the sway in the bed. It was... And then we had some drinks. And that was pretty good. And then I woke up the next day. Wow. That was my view. Every day that was my view. Is that my underwear? Oh, it's my snorkel. I was like, oh god, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's my snorkel. It's okay. Awkward. No, so this was my view every single day. Now this was the next morning. So this is day 2 officially. Now this was the next day, and I slept until lunchtime. So I didn't get breakfast that day either. So I just went and grabbed like a what was this one? I think this was like a Sex on the Beach, and then I grabbed also a iced coffee. So that was my breakfast. Was like a Sex on the Beach and an iced coffee. Yeah, there's people all in the water already. But I was so tired. I think this was around 11 a.m. So like, and I was waiting at this like bar for about an hour, and then I went to go have lunch. Because lunch was from 12 to 2. And if you did miss it, you got no food. But look at this picture. I thought this picture was quite cute. My little sun hat, my drink, and the pretty background. Naked? Oh goodness, no. I definitely have sunburn, but I got the suntan lines. My bikini lines. So yeah, I had iced coffee, and then I had a drink, and then I went for lunch. So this was my lunch. It was just salad, ham, cheese, and a bread roll. I ate a lot of salad because it was just so muggy, guys. I don't know. It's not my kind of heat. Like, I live in Australia, right? But I live in WA where we have dry heat. So it gets 40 degrees here on a normal day, but it's like a dry heat, so you're not sweating. You're very thirsty, but you're not sweating, you know? This place, it was a consistent 28 degrees day and night, which I actually hated because there was never a break from the weather. It was very consistent for 24 hours, 7 days, even at nighttime. So nighttime was very, very hard to sleep. I struggled every single night. By day 3, I wanted to go home. I'm not gonna lie to you. I couldn't handle the weather. Not the sun, but the humidity. Like, I was not ready for the humidity behind it. It was so gross. 28 degrees. And it was just, like, 28 degrees isn't a hot temperature, but the humidity that was attached to it was just... I needed cold food every single time. I attempted a second plate with some, like, hot food. I didn't finish this plate. I ate a little bit of the papadum and I had my artichoke and then I didn't eat the rest of it. I just couldn't eat anything hot. All the hot food made me feel like I wanted to throw up because it was just so hot. So every single day I just went for salads and I liked it. It was fine for me. And they have dessert. So I did try the dessert, but I didn't finish it either. I wasted a lot of food. I felt really bad, but also I paid for the all-inclusive like 7 months ago. So like, I don't care. Oh my God, I'm still peeling. I still have peelies like on my chest from when I got sunburnt. I've been trying to like lather myself up in lotion. I will say though, the one thing I will say is this looks really sweet, doesn't it? But this was very, very, very not sweet. And I like it. I'm not a sweet tooth kind of girl. I'm definitely a savory over sweets. And this stuff looks very sweet, but it really, really wasn't. Their cakes and their everything was just, it's like they just didn't use sugar, which is okay. I had the strawberry and then that's all I ate. If I took a photo, I tried to eat a few bites of everything. I didn't leave it looking like this. I took like 2 bites out of that, a bite from this and like 2 bites from that. So at least it looked like I tried everything. Did you remember aircon? No, we just had a fan. You know, fan does nothing when you're sweating your dick off. But yeah, their sweets were really good because they weren't sweet. It was nice. And I think it worked well because I'm not a sweet tooth girl. How gorgeous was this? This was just sitting at the main entry, like when you walk to the apartment. I keep wanting to say apartments. When you walk to the rooms, just this massive 2026 just sitting there, and it lights up at nighttime. I think I have a night photo of it. I'll have to look. This was quite nice. Fans feel even worse, yeah, because it's just blowing your sweat around. The weather was honestly the worst part of everything. I wanted to go home early because of the weather. It was, everyone's thinking, oh my God, 28 degrees. This looks beautiful. I'm like, yeah, 28 degrees. Sweating. It was not. I'd prefer 28 WA, not 28 cans. Every day 28. It was literally the most consistent weather I've ever seen in my entire life. The most consistent, day in and day out. It was crazy. And this is the pool, which had like little beds inside the pool, which was kind of unique. I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. And then, oh, my knee, just another angle. Oh yeah, because the palm tree was so tall. I was like, look at that palm tree, it's so tall. So I just took a photo of the palm tree. And then the sun started to have a set. So the sun started going down. This was like, so this is like this is the pool perspective. So like, see how there's like boarding here? If you do a 180 and you turn around, this is what you see. So I was sitting in the exact same chair at the pool, but when the sun was starting to set, I just turned my chair around. So I was still sitting on the wooden board, not in the sand. That's why I'm sitting higher than these people. And yeah, this was like the POV when you turn around. So it was really nice. I do have all this in video. I'll show you guys the video after. We'll go through the pictures first. And it was really cute. I wish she wasn't in there so I could have a much nicer like sun coming down picture, but oh well. Oh yeah, and they were setting up an event, which was it was about saving sea turtles, which was cute, don't get me wrong. But like literally a segment of it was watching turtles have sex and have babies, and I was like, it's kind of awkward. Just standing there by myself, just watching sea turtles fuck. I'm like, okay, it's kind of awkward. What am I supposed to do? And they're like, oh, please donate. I'm like, bitch, I'm poor. I can't, what? I can't even afford to tip. You want me to donate? Get fucked. I hated it. I was like, oh my God, they keep trying to just siphon all the money out of you. They got nothing out of me. So with the beaches though, can you say the beaches are nice? The beaches is actually probably one of the worst parts. So the sand here was nice. The second you got in water, it turned into coral. If you did not have reef shoes, you were fucked. There was coral everywhere. Everywhere. It hurt. It was not a standard beach where there was sand. All these people in the water were standing on coral. So everyone was wearing like either flippers or reef shoes. I'll show you later too. Oh, it's me reading my book. I'm just reading my book. I had to like block out the light so you could take a good photo. I was reading my last letter. And this is like a more zoomed out view. So that's, see I'm on the decking. So I just simply turned around from where the pool was. So that pool photo, this is me flipped, yeah. But this is a cool, because like the sun was right behind the tree at the right angle. So I was able to get like a really nice clean photo. I think this one I might have put on maybe Instagram or my Discord or something. I can't quite remember. Yeah, Aruru, you wouldn't, all of the sand here. The sand was nice. It was very soft. It was very fine sand. That wasn't the issue. It was the minute you got in the water. The coral was very, very bad. Look at, see, this is the sand. See how there's like a bunch of little rocks and stuff? This was getting closer to the water. So see how already closer to the water, there's already a bunch of coral here? Yeah, it just got worse and worse and worse. I don't get chafe, and I got chafe because the coral and the sand was rubbing against my like thighs and my legs and stuff, and it was really, like, I got a bad rash from it. Cute nails? Ah, thank you. So I like, oh, you can't see, it's hidden, but like, yeah, 2 of them were fully painted with like a beautiful like glitter, and then the other 2 were tips, just for like a little variety, you know, a bit of variety. Beach smut. Actually, this is a very romantic book, thank you. This one isn't a smut book. And look at this little crab. Look at this little hermit crab, he's so cute. Hi, Man Beast, how are you doing? Hello. I have a video of him running away, so it's cute. We'll do the video after, which sort of summarizes everything you've just seen. So at least now I get to break it down and show it to you, and then when I do the video, you guys will see it. So yeah, this is where they were setting up the sea turtle stuff, and I watched turtles. Fuck. I didn't take any photos of it though, because I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I stayed though until the sun pretty much set. Look how pretty that is. There's someone in the water. But yeah, look how pretty that is. The sunsets were always very lovely, I will say. Yes, the sunsets were quite pretty. No, this book is about a military man and an abandoned mum of twins. It's a lovely book. Oh yeah, and then I was like, this guy was taking photos of his posed wife, and I was like, fuck you guys. I don't have anyone take a photo of me as a pose in front of that. Fuck you guys. And then the nighttime tree. But yeah, so this was another restaurant. Everything was sand. This is wood. See this wood? No. Sand. They put sand inside the restaurant. See that? Sand. All in here? Sand. I hated it. Why would you put wooden decking here and then put fucking sand in the restaurant? Every restaurant had sand on the floor. I hated it because you were not allowed to go barefoot. You had to wear shoes. So you can see people took their shoes off. Like his shoes, actually I think he's got flip-flops on, but you had to wear shoes in the restaurants for like, because there is a dress code. You weren't allowed to go wet. You weren't allowed to wear a bikini, and you had to wear shoes. But it was sand. Everyone's shoes are off because it was just sand everywhere. Why? I don't know, because they thought it was cool. I fucking hated it. Oh yeah, and then I got woken up. I had a nap because I was so tired, so I had a nap. And I saw, is it a pelican? I actually don't know what kind of bird this is. Sand in the restaurant? Yeah. I think I have a photo of it. I think I have a better photo of it, which we might come across it a bit later. But yeah, so there's this really pretty bird. I was like, oh, he's so cute. He was just hanging out. There's a bunch of fish here, and he was just like... See? Sand! I was just saying that. See? The restaurant had sand all over the floor. Oh, a heron. Thank you, Moo. Thank you. See? Sand. I told you. I hated it. There was sand everywhere. It got in my toes. It got everywhere. I hated it. It was too much sand. You can see people had like their sandals on, but it just didn't do shit. And this is breakfast. I didn't eat anything. I tried a couple. I do try some stuff. I was trying, but I just didn't really eat that much. I wasn't really there for the food. The food was good, but it wasn't like blow away or anything. See? Sand. You know what was annoying? Chairs sinking into the sand. Sitting on an angle because the chairs would sink into the sand. It was a terrible design, but look how pretty this was. It was like, whoop, really tall. You didn't eat anything? I know. I just couldn't eat. I just couldn't eat. I think my body was really fucked up as well. This looks like it was breakfast because pancakes, crepes, and omelet station. Dinner themed was, it looks like international that night. So, yeah, sand. See, he took his shoes off. He's like, fuck the sand. I don't blame him. Sand everywhere. And it was like a buffet, so you would just grab your plate and you would just go and serve yourself. See how there's like circle tables everywhere? You just go and serve yourself. So you never got served. You always just grabbed your plate and went up and did it yourself. It was very different to what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I did or didn't like it. I'm not sure. But then I was walking back to my room, and like all the employees like rode bikes, and they cleaned your rooms on bikes. But we weren't allowed bikes. Krim, thank you for the 2 months. Arigato. Mwah. Hi, Soul. How are you? There's just another picture. Oh, this is the one I posted on Instagram. 2026. This is my, like, the path I walked. And then I was just trying to do, like, a pose photo for Instagram. My nails in the background. And then crab. Bonjour, Bones. Crabs. There was crabs everywhere. Lots of crabs. Oh, look, another one. And then it was lunchtime, and I had another salad. And I put a little piece of meat there, and I didn't eat the meat. I just ate the salad, because it was too hot. Any hot food made me feel kind of icky, so I just stuck with cold food. It was just way too humid. I couldn't handle the humidity in that place, so I just always had cold food. Like, just sitting here and eating, and I was like, my legs were like sweating. And like, I would spray antiperspirant deodorant, which is like a dry powder. I would sweat through my own deodorant. I was like, this is fucked. I sweat more here than I do at a gym. So I only ever had salad almost every day. And I had a little chocolate cake and a little mousse, and I took a couple of bites from each. That was a really nice plum. Yeah. No, I do not eat curry. Hell no. Hell no, I don't like curry. This was like another pool. It was like a nice little archway into this area. It was kind of like hidden, which was kind of nice. And like, yeah, so you just walk in and there was like a pool. This one didn't have the, so one pool has a swim bar. So you literally swim to the bar and you get your drinks. This one was just a pool. This one was no swim bar. So I didn't go in this one. I just took a photo and I walked away. Oh yeah, and then they had a half-day trip. So I partook in the half-day trip. This was one that was booked in with the group of the bridesmaids and the groomsmen and stuff like that after the wedding. But like I said, it was canceled, so they didn't go. So it was like kind of like a bit more of like a free-for-all. So there was just other people that went. So I took some photos underwater. These make more sense because I do have a video, so the photos obviously don't really do justice. There was a fish. The photos don't do justice. The video is much, much better. So you can kind of skip them. There you go. So there was like just other people here. I don't really know. Just other people. Because like, yeah, their event was canceled. Wait, the wedding. Yeah, the wedding got canceled a few months ago. That's why everyone stopped going. But I was like, well, I already paid for it. I'm going. I was the only one, literally the only person that went from the entire like bride's party and groomsmen's party. Because she ended up cheating on him with his friend. So for obvious reasons, they canceled the wedding. But I was like, well, I already paid. And I haven't been on a holiday in forever, so I literally just went by myself. But it was kind of boring after a few days. I did want to go home. I found a shell. I took it. Put it in my bra. Well, my bikini. Foot for free? Yeah. So we swam. So we got off the boat. So there was like, it's probably over here. Again, I have it on video, so it'll be better. But there was like a boat here. We jumped out of the boat with our snorkel and our stuff. And then we swam to it was called a sandbar. There was nothing here except just a big pile of sand. Which was quite nice. For free? Lucky! But yeah, so this was the sandbar that I went to. And look at this photo. Look at this photo. It's so pretty. No more feet. Stop. I didn't even realize I had a photo of my feet. Ooh, oopsie. But these photos turned out really pretty. I really like this one. And like I had one where the water was like speckling around. Look how pretty these, like, I wish I could draw this. Artists that can draw water, I really give you praise. I can't draw it. So this was really pretty. I didn't place this here, by the way. This was naturally just here on the, like at that part of the beach. And I just took a bunch of photos of it. So I did one with like water in the background, but dry, one submerged, and then one like right as you got like that really nice sea foam. So I was really proud of my 3 little photos. And then this wasn't me. Someone had come to the sand bake before, put a bunch of shells in this like water bottle, or sorry, this like water, I don't know what the fuck this is, container, and a couple of shells around everywhere. And that was so cool. So I took a quick photo of it and I left it there for the next viewies. But it did give me an idea. So I actually ended up doing one myself. So when I went back, I started collecting little shells myself, and I made my own little collection, which I think I might have a photo. No, I don't think I took a photo. Look how pretty this shell was. It's actually a really pretty shell. And then we were going back. Oh yeah, so we were going back to the mainland. We were back to the mainland. Look at the sunset coming in. It wasn't sunset yet. This was about maybe 4 o'clock. So the sun was starting to obviously head down. Hi Solid, how are you? Hello, hello. Gotta go, million stop to say hi. Hey, no worries, Britus. Hope you have a wonderful day. Good luck with your errands. I'll see you later, Gator. Bye-bye. I'll be here almost every single day this week, so no stress, no stress. But yeah, like the rays are really pretty, so I was like taking photos of the... Oh yeah, I like this. Look at that, like the outlining on the cloud. I just thought it was really pretty, so I took a photo of it. Look at that. We were in the water for ages. The sun went from up here all the way down to like that. We were on the water for quite a while. We're just hooning it. Also, I was the only one on the top deck. So see how there's like a stairs right here? I was the only person that went on the roof. I was brave. I was a brave girl. And then we saw dolphins. We saw dolphins! Kawaii, look how pretty! I wanted to pet it. They were so cute. No, they're not evil. They're beautiful. Look at them all. So many dolphins. So cute. Did you eat them? No. No, I did not eat the dolphins. Look! Oh, cute! Ah, so cute. And then they just got more and more. Look at this! Look at this! We went from 1 and 3 dolphins. There was like over 30 dolphins. I would never eat a dolphin. I would never eat a dolphin. Never. They're beautiful. I love them. Let's see if we can count. 1, 2, 3. I think there's one right there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was 12 on that side. And then there was more on the other side as well. There were so many dolphins. Look at them. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Oh, that one was jumping. Cute. Look at them all. So many dolphins. Look at that. Oh my god. I was so impressed. As you can tell, I took lots of dolphin photos. Because not every day I see a dolphin. And then we were finally coming back to the land. So we were out for like literally 6 hours. And this is where this is where I stayed on the water, and this is like the mainland. See how small it is? That was it. That's why I got really bored after a few days, because like there was really, really nothing to do. Like it was just like room, sleep, wake up, eat, suntan, eat, maybe go back to your room for a bit, go dinner, and then sleep, and then it was just really, really boring after a few days. So I was like, I'm done. But yeah, this is it. This is literally the island. How's the tan? It's brown now. It was black. Oh, my music stopped. I'll quickly just restart that. It was very red, but it got better. And then they had like a beach party. They literally held like a beach party. So it was first just like a couple of people, and then like as the night... Oh, okay. I have videos. I have videos of it. So yeah, as the night progressed, more and more and more people joined, but you'll see it in the video. And then I woke up the next day and all I had was yogurt and coffee. And that was it. I didn't really eat anything. Oh yeah, and then they had like a little... I didn't do any of these because they were just so expensive. They were like... I wonder if you can see the pricing on this. No, of course it's blurred. Pfft. Anyways, I'm gonna do Muay Thai. But yes, they had nurse shark snorkeling. I was like, you can get fucked. The dolphin cruise, which I just got lucky and managed to see that on my own like snorkel, sandbank snorkel. And then a turtle quest, but they're all like $300-400 to do, so I didn't do them. And then I was in the pool. I had iced coffee. So there you go. See, there's a swim bar here. So you literally swim up to the bar. Oh yeah, look at this ice cube. My ice cubes. They were melting. They look so cool. I took a photo of my ice cubes because that was really cool. I thought I had another photo. How cool is that? But they melted very, very quickly. And then I had some green drink. It was kind of... I don't want to say spicy, but it definitely had a spice in there, and I was not a fan of it. I didn't really drink this one. I drank to like that line. I did mix it, don't worry. I did mix it through, but I didn't really drink this one. It kind of tasted like they had put curry in it or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't drink this one. I just ate the orange. Hi, Standard. Hi. Oh, yeah, there you go. That was after the day trip when we saw the dolphins and stuff like that. That was after the day trip. Look at that. Ooh. Owie. Owie. Super red. Super burnt. Owie, owie, owie. So I spent that night sitting in my hot tub. But it wasn't hot. I had cold water. I spent the night in my cold tub watching the sunset. So I took a couple of photos of the sunset. But yeah. I got burnt. And because I was so hot for my sunburn, I had salad for dinner. I did tell you I had a salad every single day. It was just too hot. No, that was with sunscreen. That was 50 SPF? Yeah, I did have sunscreen. That was with it. So yeah, I just had another salad. It was pretty good. Salads, they were very fresh. The fruit and veggies on the island were very fresh. So now, the next picture, because I was so bored, I did dig into some savings that I definitely shouldn't have. So I'm going to be streaming a lot over the next couple of weeks if you catch my drift. But I did a couple of things on the island because I was just really fucking bored. I went parasailing. It was 150 USD for 15 minutes. Was it worth it? Nah. But I did it. So it was really pretty. I do have a lot of video footage to show you. But yeah, so I was up here shitting bricks. and I was like, that's it. I'm just surrounded by water. How scary. Yeah, it was very expensive. And remember, whenever I tell you a price, I do mean USD. So I paid probably closer to 200 AUD on this. And it was 15 minutes. It was like, it just was not worth it. But I was so fucking bored. So I just did it. It was just me, myself, and I. Oh no, there was like another couple that was down there as well. So there was like me and a couple. So they took a photo of me up here, and then they sent it to me, which is there. There I am. You probably can't see my little. There's me. And then I was like, can you take a photo of me? And then they sent it to me. So there's me up there in the sky. But yeah, it was good. And then, oh yeah, so I did get one free meal off the menu delivered. So I got me, oh, looks like the file was removed. Eh? No, it's not. Anyways, I got me a lobster and steak. I didn't eat the arrosini balls because I was too full, but I ate the lobster and about half the steak and a couple of the veggies. This was the wedding night dinner that didn't happen, obviously. So this was like the free meal that you got for the wedding after party. So I was able to still get that, luckily, because this was so expensive. The surf and turf was 130 USD. My goodness. And it did come with the wine. Actually, no, I didn't choose the wine. I did choose... There you go. So that's where it was meant to be. They ended up changing a lot of the events around because this was meant to be the wedding after party. So they still set everything up, but they ended up making it open to anyone that wanted to use it. They really, like, low-key, they kind of really fucked up the people on the island. I'm not going to lie to you. Whoa. That was a loud car. There was not many people. Do you see how there's just not many people here? It's because we had booked, well, not we as in I, because I wasn't the bride, but the bride and groom had booked out a certain amount of people on the island, because there's obviously only meant to be so many people allowed at one specific time for, you know, room purposes. So a lot of the rooms were vacant, and a lot of the restaurants, as you saw in a lot of these photos, the restaurants were pretty empty. So it was, I think that's also why I was kind of bored. There wasn't many people to really talk to either. So this was set up for the after party. So that's where I got my steak, my surf and turf here. And then this is where the after party was held. But yeah, these were just random guests because they just made it open house. They just said anyone can go because they had already set it up, right? And then that was the celebration drink. I could have gotten alcohol, like an actual wine, but I didn't really want it. So I just said, can I just have like sparkling apple juice? And they gave me sparkling grape juice. And it was actually really nice. I might just buy this for just the sake of having a sparkly grape juice. It was really nice. Non-alcoholic, which is fine. That's fine for an introvert like me. I know, but part of me felt kind of guilty. It wasn't my fault, obviously. I wasn't the bride, but I felt really bad because they had gone through so much effort to set a lot of these events up, and just, yeah. Literally 2 months later, they can't, like, they were like, pfft. By the way, she cheated on me, so not gonna happen. But yeah, then I took a photo. Isn't that pretty? Sharks. Now, look, mind you, they were nurse sharks. But I didn't go in the water when I saw them. I was like, oh, hell nah, bruh. I think it's a better photo. There was like 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe there was only 5. I thought I counted 6, but there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're only nurse sharks, so apparently they're nice, but you can get fucked. I wasn't going in that water. Hell nah. You think I was going in there? No. I don't think so. Yeah, the water was very fishy. Very sussy. So here you can see that there's some sand, but you can already see the coral coming through. So this is the beach. Like, hang on, let me go back a photo. So like this is the beach line here, right? So it's about here. This is sand, and it already goes into coral. Do you see all that? It already goes into coral here. Like all that dark gray is already coral coming in. Like there was very minimal beach. It was just like sand and then just coral. It was not a pleasant swimming, like no, it just hurt. It hurt a lot. I have videos, so you'll see all that in just a moment. We're almost through the photos, I think. There's only a few left. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there must have just been 5. I don't know. Oh, hang on, I think that might be over there. I thought there was like 6, but it might have just been 5. Yeah, apparently they are, Kiv. Apparently they're like, the nurse sharks are very innocent and sweet, but I was like, there's just a shark. I just don't want to go in the water with the shark. No. I don't think so. But yeah, there's just like a little swarm of them. So I was like, fuck that shit, I'm out. Also, if you wanted to go paddleboarding, if you wanted to go, like, all of these accessories that had, like, what do you call it? Where you, like, move your arm left and right and you're, like, with your arms. Oh, goodness. All of these activities, they were, like, 15-minute intervals, and they were very, very expensive. So I didn't do any of these extracurricular activities. The only one I did was the one in the sky. The one that didn't require me to be inside the water. And that was my dinner. It was a little bun, a little bit of noodles, and this crunchy thing, which I didn't like. I didn't like this. It tasted I don't know what it was. I didn't like it. So I only had some noodles and a bun. And then I did go back for a little stew. It was like the most coolest, cute little cup. It was the picture probably makes it look bigger than what it is. Like, that's a fork. So if you think about a fork in your hand, that was the size of the cup. It was very small. And I only got about halfway and then I was done. I was like, I'm too full. I can't eat this. I didn't finish it. This was like a really nice soft lamb stew. It was very nice. What is it? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like it though. So I don't know. And then I didn't eat my bun, and so I brought it over to this guy. But yeah. Yeah, it was like a teacup. And I think that was my last night. So they decorated, because again, this was meant to be for the wedding. So then the next day, so this was my last night, and then the next day I had to wait here at the pier for like 5 hours. So my boat, my speedboat, didn't leave until 7:30 at night. My airplane was at 11 p.m. So I didn't leave until 7:30 at night, and the checkout was at freaking like 1 or 2 o'clock. I was like, the fuck am I supposed to do for like 5 or 6 hours? So I had my luggage, I had my backpack, I had all of my belongings with me, and I just sat at a pier for like 6 hours. So I had iced coffee, and then I think I had a pina colada. So that's where the pier is, but yeah. Read my book, so you can see my little bag down there. Read my book, had a coffee. Oh yeah, and then I had a pina colada. I was just reading more of my book. It was so boring. It was so fucking boring. So I read a lot. I read like a lot of I almost finished it because I was there for so long. And then I left. It was a very blurry photo, but yeah, that was me leaving. This is at nighttime. I'm back on the water. So there you go. That's just proof. I was waiting all day, and then I finally left at 7:30 at night. And then at the airport. So this is the Malé airport. Now, there was one thing that I did that I do not regret spending on, but it was definitely not a smart financial decision. But at this point, because I was so bored, I was so lonely, and I was just so frustrated with the trip there, like the trip to the Maldives, that I decided to be a very naughty girl and upgrade to business class. And I got treated like a motherfucking queen. Look at this meal on the airplane. Whoa. They gave me some like fresh cooked like tuna and this like little salad paste and stuff like that. This was the appetizer, as she called it. This was the appetizer. I was full after this. She gave me more food. I was like, there's more? And then this is a blurry photo. Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize it was such a low quality photo. Oh well. This was the dinner. This was like a roasted chicken. It tasted just like rotisserie, so I was very happy with that. It's like a rotisserie with mashed potato and roasted vegetables. You do not get served like this on domestic. I mean, on economy. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, that was the appetizer, and then that was the main. I'm so sorry the photo was not a good photo. I didn't realize it looked that bad. And it had a huge screen. Look at this screen. It was ginormous. And then this is where I sat. And there was just a bunch of people all around. But this is my little nook. And this chair laid flat down. Like, So this would go into this little cubby, and you literally laid flat. So my trip home was 500 times better than my trip there. And it was very private, like, because I put this up, I was like, and then it was just a very cozy little individual. And then, oh my god, look at this. Could you guess where I was located? Fucking Australia, cunt. Look at this dead ass. Ugh. Welcome to WA. It looks so bad. Our country sucks. Look at it. Terrible. Nothing but fucking brown. Australia, cunt. Doxed. Yeah, I live right there on that speck. Try and find me. But that was pretty much the end of it then. Yeah, that's it. So that was my trip home. I didn't really take many photos because, yeah, it was pretty easy, the trip home. It was just airport, first class, EPs. I had such good EPs, and then I landed. Perth is so flat. Yup. Well, this was not Perth. We were coming from north, so this was more like, well, this was like high WA, not quite Perth yet. Perth was more over here, but yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Why does she hate us so much? But you know what though? Literally, the day I landed, 41 degrees. I thought, you know what? I was in 28-degree day and night, sweating my ass off. I felt like I was in a sauna every single hour of the day for the last 6 or 7 days. And I was like, I just want to get home. I get home, 41 fucking degrees. I was like, are you joking my ass? And then the next day was 40. It was 41 and then 2 40s, and then it dropped to about 32. I was like, I hate everything. But I'm home and I'm so much better now. Ugh. Yeah, it sucked. But it was nice. And then I have a video, so I'll pause my music. So now that I've explained a lot of this stuff, watching this video will... Oop, pause. So watching the video will probably... I'll post this on YouTube too, by the way, for all those that do miss it tonight, so that way not everyone misses out. But yeah, I made like a little compilation. It only goes for like... Oh, it's 27 minutes. Oh, okay. Hope you guys aren't going here. Do you guys need to go to the toilet or anything? Goes for 27 minutes. But like I said, I'll post this on YouTube anyway, so it's whatever. There's no talkies, it's just music. It's just a visual of my trip. I can hold it. Okay, good. So this is the airplane. This is at 1:30 in the morning. Singapore Airlines, that's me. All the people's walkies. Oh, the music's kind of loud. Sorry. I'll lower that a little bit. It's meant to be a nice background. So yeah, this was the Singapore airport. We were going in. See? It's pitch black. It was locked up. There was no waterfall. So sad. And then a train goes by, but yeah, so sad. Oh, so sad. Also, I didn't realize at the time that I was recording everything, I was doing it vertically because I was just holding my mobile phone. I was like, dang it, I should have done horizontal for a full view. So I'm sorry that it's I'm sorry that the POV is like this. I try to make the sides look a bit nicer. This is the fishies. Literally a speckle of rainbow fishes. This was inside the airport. I do wish I was traveling with my friends though. I'm sad. You could walk on it too. It was glass. Look at that, fake lighting to make it look like it was a sunny day. And I go walkies. Don't mind my pigeon toe. Just trying. They're live. I was trying to show that they were alive. The fishes were alive. Singapore was a very beautiful airport. I was on like the 3rd floor, I think. It was so tall. Oh, this is the 2nd floor. I try to do a lot of like, yeah, not panoramic, but just like long strides of video, so you guys got to see it with me. I was thinking about you guys the whole time. Call me cringe. Call me parasocial. Oh yeah, this thing would drive around and just be like, does anyone need any service? Does anyone need any assistance? If you need a break, please sit down. I was like, that's so cool. And I almost walked into it. I was like, oh. I was like, that's so cool. Look at this coffee place. This is just coffee. And I'm going on to my 2nd airplane. Now, by this point, I've been up for 30 hours, remember? So I was really eepy. I tried my best, but I was so fucking tired. The flight back was 20 times better than the flight there. And it's because I just upgraded to business. It was like $1,800. It was, you know what? Because of the trip there, it was so worth having that as my final experience. But it was very expensive. So please, commission, guys. Oh yeah, so this is me landing in Malé. Just water and boats. So when and where's the next vacation? Oh goodness. Next year, Japan. Sharingan, arigato. Thank you for the 100 coins. Thank you so much, arigato. I'm glad to be back. I did miss you guys a lot. And like I said, unfortunately, it was kind of boring after a few days, and I really wanted to come home. So yeah, this is me when I finally got to the place. So I had to run here. I was not happy. And look, look, I just got here, and everyone was already wearing, like, their life vests and stuff. This guy right here, see? This guy in front of me? Motherfucker. And then I was on the boat with a bunch of people. There's like a lot of people. And we're zooming. Look at us. Fucking yum. Oh yeah, and then this was the only time I got to be in a vehicle. She would, like, because you obviously had your luggage with you, so she drove us to, like, so there was me and a bunch of people in the carriage. And she would drop each of us off at our room number. So I'm like at the very end. I literally had one of the farthest rooms, by the way. I was room 360. You know how many rooms there were? 380. I was at the very end. I had to do so much walkies. Mind you, I lost like a few kilos, so because I didn't eat much and I did a lot of exercise. This is me walking back. Pitch black. It was I mean, I knew it was safe because, like, I don't think it was gonna be any murdering happening, but it was still kind of scary walking back by yourself at nighttime because it was so eerily silent, right? Just waves. Oh, I did. I sweat so much, Kenju. This is, oh, this was the morning of. So this was the next morning when I skipped breakfast because I slept late because I was obviously so tired. So this is just me having a nice coffee at the bar. Very nice, isn't it? I do have some underwater video, and you'll see what I mean with the coral and stuff. That dark blue, I never went to the dark blue. I'm just telling you now, I only stayed in the light blue. Dark blue, never touched it. Never touched it. Cram! Oh, arigato. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Ah, thank you so much. Arigato, arigato. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, so this is the swim bar. See, hang on, pause quickly. You see how, oh, choto. Pause. Oh, fudge. I'm fucking it up, guys. I'm ruining everything. Okay, there we go. Do you see how, like, so this was, remember how I had a photo on the other side where there was all the sunbeds, like, inside? This was inside the water. So this is the swim bar. You, like, had to go over here, you had to get your drink, then you'd go back to your chairs. So that's what I was just trying to show, but it, like, went away. And then, yeah, see, there was the beach. I was trying to be respectful of not recording too many people, because I know people don't like being recorded. So I was trying to be polite, the best that I could. And yeah, this is when I was sitting there reading my book all afternoon. And this is when they were setting up for that turtle, that turtle display. There you go. See, I did a bit more of a 360 this time so you could see it a bit better. Really nice, huh? And this is the little crab. This is the little hermit guy. Someone got really up in their face. Look at this. I was like, can you please move, cunt? Someone went right in my way. I was like, and he scared him. Look, he started going backwards. I was like, dude, back off. I was zoomed in. So I looked like I was closer, but I was zoomed in like times 20. Look at his little footprints, though. Look how cute he is. And look. Oh, she stood on it. Look at his little path. Look at his little path. Look at his little path. So cute. And then someone stood on it. For free, by the way. I was mesmerized by the little hermit crab. Look at him go! You go, little man. I'm so proud of you. I had a lot more fun with the wildlife. And this is me getting ready for dinner. Yeah, you weren't allowed to swim in a pool at nighttime. I was like, okay. See how empty it is, though? Like, I mean, there was still a lot of people, but see how empty it was? Because we were supposed to have, like, look how empty that is. Because, like, we were supposed to have all of these booked in for us. Because I think there was... Hang on, let me just quickly pause. I think there was 6 bridesmaids, 6 groomsmen. Obviously, the bride and groom. That's already 10 people there. And then there was, I think she invited like maybe 10 to 15 on her end, and he did the same. So there should have been around an additional like 50 to 60 people that didn't go. So. Bye, Solid. Good luck at class. Good luck, good luck. This was the walk back. So I recorded for the most part of the walk back. So fucking hot. I don't miss the heat. I'm so glad I'm back. There was no bikes to rent. I was a bit sad about that. I would have liked a bike. But the island was very small that you just didn't need it. But it just would have been nice. And that was the pool with the bar. And then there's like some sort of nook in there. There was a bike now. Yeah, that was for employees. The employees, there was like an esky on it. So they would like bring clean towels and stuff to your room. That was pretty much it. You weren't allowed to hire a bike or anything. That was a really windy day. You could see by the water. Oop, big splash. Told you. But yeah, and then you just walk to your room from there. So the walk from my room to like the main restaurant was about maybe 12 to 15 minutes total. Looks like a couple of people were leaving, so they had a couple of vehicles. You have to like get to the sides. I did do lots of walkies and explories. The best that I could. There's people, so I was trying to be respectful and not record them. This was a cooler spot because there were so many trees here, which is actually quite nice. Look at this gigantic chessboard. I don't know what to play with, but look at the gigantic chessboard. And those are the villas that were not on the water. I thought I was going to be staying on one of those, but I actually managed to stay on the one over the water. Look how cute this was. This was like a romantic tree. You're supposed to like put your thing on there. That's what the bride and groom were supposed to do. But we all know how that turned out. Look how many there are on the front. So many. I had to wait till the other couple left because I didn't want to record them. What country? Maldives. It's below Sri Lanka. So there's a bunch of little islands. You have to like zoom in on the map for them. But look at it. They called it the love tree. How cute. How cute. Very cute. Oh, here we go. This was in the water. I was in the water, guys. I did it. Are you proud of me? I did it. And then I go in. It was all dead, though. The coral was all dead. It was nothing pretty to look at. There was some fishies. You had to kind of look for them, though. I was trying my best to not look at the open blue, because that's where I would panic. So I was trying to just keep my eyes on the coral and look at the ground and look at the, like, the beach. Yeah, unfortunately, the coral was very, yeah. There was a lot there, but there's just no color, unfortunately. So I partook in the, what do you call it? I partook in the water. I was trying to get video of, like, fishies, but no. You can kind of see them. Kinda. And there's like people like, oh shit, her butt. Okay, there we go. So now we're on the sandbank. So as you can see, there's just nothing but sand, and that's it. Just a big hoop of sand. Now I gotta pause this. So this motherfucking bitch was the most sooky motherfucking lady I've ever met in my entire life. The whole time she was sooky. She was just like, there's no color. What am I even looking at? Where's all the fishes? Oh, my hip hurts. When are we going home? I'm hungry. I was like, shut the fuck up. She was such a sook. I was like, I'm surprised her husband didn't just fucking drown her. She literally was. Hans, she literally was a Karen. The whole time she was sooking. You know, here's a fun thing. Actually, see this boat? This is where we swam from, this little boat here in the corner. We had to jump in the water, and we swam our way up into the sand, right? And then we got to walk on the sand for like 20 minutes, and then we would swim back to the boat. On the boat, in the middle of the water, what do you think is going to happen when a wave happens? You're going to get wet. You know what she said? Excuse me. Can you please roll down the side plastic barriers because I'm getting wet? I was like, is this bitch for real? Excusez-moi, you're in the fucking ocean. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, she pissed me off. I just had to point that out. She like pissed me off a lot. She pissed me She pissed me off a lot. She was such a sooky sook, eh? For free! You guys are so lucky. I was trying to be respectful, not record as many people as possible. But yeah, this was the most sand you would see at this place because, like, on the island there wasn't much sand. It was all coral. So much coral. Look at that. It was like tugging the sand. It was really hard to get on the sandbank because the water was like really tuggy. More feet. You're welcome. Don't say I don't spoil you. Don't say I don't spoil you, okay? Okay? Oh yeah, and look, I was up the top. Remember how there was a photo of all the sunsets? This is me at the top all by myself. I was a brave girl. I was trying to like turn all the way around, but it hurt my back. So I was like, go back. All the other people wouldn't come up here with me. So sad. There you go. And then I did the other angle. So we were slowly making our way back, and then eventually we saw the dolphins, which you'll see in a moment. So scary, though. There they are. There's the dolphins. There were so many. They get more and more. You start to see a lot more people get to the front of the boat. Once they notice that there you go. All these people start coming in. Jump in. We were moving. Bunch of people pulling out cameras. Because I was on the second, like I was on the roof, I had like the best view because I got to see both sides. So all these people were down there just like sticking to one side of the boat. Because I was up top, I got to record on both sides. Look how many there are. Oh, I love them. So cute. So kawaii. Ah, look. One did flippies, but I didn't record it. Also sad. But they did lots of like just jumpies. And then more dolphins came. I recorded too. I was so happy. It was like a movie. Watch. They're like, look behind us, behind us. And there was already like 30 dolphins here. We were surrounded by literally, I reckon, a minimum 80 dolphins. As you notice, the fat lady wasn't there. She never left her seat the entire time. She was such a sook. She wouldn't even look at the dolphins. We're like, oh my god, you're such a bitch. Look at them. Oh, they're so pretty. You know what? We're re-debuting Dolphin Time. Re-debut Dolphin Time. So the guys in the dark blue were the boat captain people. Staff. There was staff. That's what I was looking for. No pufferfish. Oh, look, it's me. It's so cool how they just swam with us, hey? Re-debut dolphin fish time. We go from land creature to sea creature. There's actually a lot more recording than I thought. Sorry if it's a bit boring. But you can see them all the way in the distance there. There's just so many. See, she's pointing at them. See, and they all just start coming in. They just saw it, and then like look at all of these dolphins up here just started coming in. Look at them. Look at all these dolphins. So many. So beautiful. And then look at them all jumping. I was like, oh my god, like he was like clapping and getting all their attention, and all these dolphins were jumping. I was like, it's like a movie. And this is when we ended up having like 80 dolphins around us. It was just so cool to see all of these like literally 30 dolphins just jumping their way over. It was so pretty. Move! Staff took my POV. I was like, drop your phone, drop your phone, drop your phone. Look at them all. Hi, Celeste. Look at them all. Look, it just doubled. There were so many dolphins. I was like, oh my god, there's so many. It was like so many pods just like got together. Took probably the most recording of the dolphins, because you know what? I was never gonna like see them, right? Like I'll never, well, I wouldn't say I'll never see them again, but it was just so rare. And then we got back. Oh yeah, this was not nightclub, but this was the night party that they had organized. I was one of the first there because I had nothing else to do, you know what I'm saying? So I was one of the first there. But it picks up. Oh, I met a really lovely Romanian couple. I did add her on Instagram. And there was an old couple dancing and they were so sweet. This was like a glowing little pedestals. I'm trying to find both the old couple and then the Romanian couple. Probably could have cropped out some of these. Oh yeah, this chick here with the bun asked me to hold her purse while she danced at one point. I was like, okay. And then that was the Romanian couple that I met as well. They were really nice. Very hard to understand because obviously they weren't like native English speaking. They knew some words, but for the most part, I understood. Like for the most part, I understood what they were saying. But they were very lovely. I had dinner with them one of the nights. Did you keep it? No, this is her purse right here. That handbag, that black one. Because I was just being a loner standing at the table and everyone started putting their drinks on my thing. She's like, can you look after my bag? See, he was putting his drinks on my table. I was like, well, okay, I guess. I mean, this was the old couple. They were so sweet and just like dancing. I was like, aw, it made me so happy to see it. And that's where they were serving all the cocktails. This was open. This was like free. Like you didn't have to pay for the drinks here. It was just free open bar. So you can imagine people were getting fucked up. I didn't. I only had like one or two and then that was it for me. It was just so random to have like an outdoor nightclub on a fucking tropical island. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. You would have been hammered? Nah. I think because it was just so, again, Genju, it's 28 at 10 o'clock at night and humid as fuck. Like everyone was sweating. Like all the girls were like, their back was glistening. It was so gross. Oh, this is quite. Oh yeah, the DJ was on point. If I actually give you the songs, he was on point. I'll play them in a second. Oh yeah, and then this is me trying to record up here, but I was so scared I was gonna drop my phone. But I did it. I don't really, me neither, Bill. I'm not a big drinker. And in the ocean? Oh my god. You would have been fun to bring then. I'm such a good girl. Forcing an introvert to be outdoors is kind of scary. But yeah, try to get some footage up here, but I was so scared I was going to drop my phone. So, and it only went for 15 minutes, so it was such a short segment. Very cloudy this day too. Probably better so I didn't get massive sunburn. But yeah, look at that, just ocean. How scary. And there's just other islands over there. It's just a bunch of islands with lots of resorts on them. It was very scary. I was very, very scared. I think I almost dropped my phone there. That's why it pans down and back up again. I cropped it. There's the rainbow umbrella. Okay, so this is where you get better fish here. But see what I mean? How there's just coral everywhere? So you could not... This is straight off the beach, too. Like, you couldn't walk without having some sort of reef shoes, because it hurt. But look at the fishies. I get better fishy videos here. And look, remember how I saw that bottle with shells? So I caught my own shells. I got my own shells. And I was going to put them in my own little container. With some Maldives sand and water. Look at that big fucker! He was like, fucking you! And yeah, I'm swimming between everyone's like huts. But you see what I mean with all the coral? It was pretty, I was pretty disappointed. Because you couldn't just go swim. You had to put on your reef shoes and you had to put on other stuff because it was very, yeah, it would just hurt to walk on. I was disappointed there wasn't more sand. I followed these fish. Look at the stairs. Ooh, scary. Gumshoes? I don't know what that means. But yeah, the coral unfortunately was pretty dead, so there wasn't a lot of color in the water, which was disappointing. But there was still, like, look at them. There's still lots of fish, and I found like a whole bunch of fish hovering around a coral here. Yeah, look at this. There was a lot of fish right here. I was like, oh, this is a good video. Look at them all. You could see me getting pushed by the waves, by the way. That's me and the fish getting janked by the waves. But the water was very clear here, so I wasn't too scared swimming here. This was only about hip height, maybe a bit more like booba height, so it wasn't deep, as you saw, and it was very clear, so I was okay to swim there, but I never went to the dark blue. So sorry, you don't get any dark blue visuals. And this was me, this was the day I was leaving. This is where I was sitting at this this pier for like 5 or 6 hours. And this was in the Malé International Airport. I was like, holy shit. I think it ends after this video, or after this clip. Yeah. And there you go. That was 27 minutes. Damn. Damn. Crazy. Crazy. Did not rain. It did not rain a single day. I was so sad. It didn't rain a single day. I was like, please, it's so hot. I need it. Yeah. So like, I feel like definitely from my own personal experience, the cons was not a lot of sand. So if you didn't have reef shoes, you were kind of fucked. So like you really, like if you went on that holiday and you didn't bring reef shoes, going for a swim would have been relatively painful. So I'm very, very, very glad that I brought reef shoes. And no one told me. It was ChatGPT that told me. So very disappointed that there was not a lot of sand. And the island itself was just like, there was not a lot of stuff to do. And the things that were available were so expensive. Like very, very pricey. So I was just disappointed with how overly priced everything was and the lack of like actual sand. I mean, I guess it's not their fault, but yeah, that was kind of like disappointing. But like I said, by day 3, day 4, I was pretty bored and I wanted to go home, but I was there for 6, so I was like, fuck, I gotta be there for a few more days. But the cons are also, sorry, another thing that I personally didn't like was that it was a stagnant 28 degrees day and night. It never fluctuated. So even at nighttime, it was so hot and no aircon. So it was just, I was just literally swimming in, like, not swimming, I was like sleeping in my own sweat. And it was very, very muggy. Like it's so humid. It was honestly very uncomfortable for me. But the pros is that the water was very clear, so I did overcome some of my fears. Like I have a fear of ocean, thalassophobia, but thalassophobia is more about the deep water that you can't see, which I think is a pretty rational fear. So the light, like the shallow with being able to see clearly was okay for me. I meant like the first couple of times my heart was racing and I was quite scared, but I tried to be good and try and enjoy it. But I never went to the deep end because I was like, oh, hell no, that's just too scary for me. But yeah, the water temperature was very nice. I think because it was a consistent 28 degrees 24/7, the water never changed, which was in a way good, right? So the water always felt like it was always sitting at like 24 degrees, right? It was always a little bit cooler than the weather, so it felt refreshing. But the second you got out of the water, literally the second you got out of the water and you walk up the steps to your room, you're literally sweating. It's so gross. I hate humid. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So, yeah. But overall, it was good. Would I go again? Honestly, probably not. Would I recommend it? I would, but with lower expectations. I do think a lot of the videos you see, a lot of the, posters, a lot of the, tourist attraction, promotional, it's definitely, exaggerated. It's not as good as the advertisements are, but it's not bad. So I probably will never go again. And I don't think it definitely needs to be a bucket list item, especially with how expensive it is. You could probably go to like Thailand or even honestly some places in Australia. Hayman Island is very beautiful too in Australia. If you haven't been, like, Hayman Island is here in Australia and it's actually really gorgeous. I haven't been there. Oh geez, close. There you go. So this is like the resort right along the beach, and it's definitely beach. It's not coral, so it's definitely beach. And you got massive pool, and this is like this really, and it's an island. It's on its own little resort, and this is here in Australia, but it's on the other side of the country, so it still would be a bit pricey to travel over there. But yeah, this is quite lovely too. So maybe maybe I'll try this next time, so I don't have to do 2 13-hour flights. Excuse me. Experiences. Let's see. There you go. This is us. See, they make the photos look like this and it's all rainbow and beautiful, but it really wasn't. I mean, this is a different island, but yeah, see how it's all just sand? I should have gone here. But then again, I didn't choose it. This was for a wedding, so this was out of my hands. This was a holiday that was for someone else. But I think I might go here this time. Like the next time I would just go somewhere. Also, I really wanted a massage on the Maldives. I really, 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 really wanted a massage so badly. I've never had a massage done, believe it or not. I've never once had a professional massage done, and I really wanted to get one done while I was here because I was like, you know what? I'm on a tropical island. I want to feel the most relaxed I'm ever going to feel in my entire life. $450 USD for 30 minutes. It was like $600 for a 30-minute massage. I actually out of sheer principle, I just couldn't do it. I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't. That's not okay. That's way too expensive. That's daylight robbery. The things on the island were very, very, very expensive. Very expensive. So yeah, It's not that I wouldn't recommend it, but my God, it was very, very fucking expensive. Let's see. I think some of these had the music. He was quite fun. The DJ was on it. This is the cute old couple. His transitions were really good. Like that transition. Like what a great transition. Do 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 do. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Yeah, the people around me are like, the music's really good. I'm like, he's actually a really good DJ. I know he's transitioning into a different song. This guy's like, I'm so tired. He's playing the good, yeah, the classic clubbing songs. None of this new 2026, like, whatever weird music's out now. You can hear the next song coming in, but it's not... It's very faint. I haven't heard this song in forever. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't heard that song in forever. The guy next to him was singing. The Romanian guy. And then transitioned into another song. Like, he was actually such a good DJ. I was very, very impressed with his... Like, I was like, alright, this guy is honestly really good. Oh yeah, singing. Uh-oh. What else is there? These are just short clips. He had some really good transitions. I can make you feel alright. People rock your body. Get you through the night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you're in it now. What is this one? I think he transitions? Not yet. I only just did short clips on these ones. Oh, dance, dance, now everybody. Move, move, now everybody. Shake, shake, now everybody. Everybody dance now. But yeah, he was a really good, like, he was really good at his transitions. When I had the one that was like over a minute long, you could actually hear the transitions happening. He was really, really, really good, like, transition, like, DJ. I was like, all right, you're pretty good. And like, well done. But yeah, that was my trip. That was my trip to the Maldives or Maldives or however you want to pronounce it. There's like 1,600 different ways to pronounce it, apparently. But that was me. That was my trip. Overall, it was good. I feel like I could have been more than satisfied with like 3 nights. 4 days and 3 nights instead of 6 nights and 7 days. Because I think, okay, I also do think if there was more people and the people that were meant to be there were there, I think it would have been a different experience. But overall, the heat was enough to turn me away, and the island was too small to do a lot of stuff. There was not a lot to do because the island was very small. Not even bike ride. Was it good? It had in the rooms you had decent internet, and then in certain parts of the island there was a bit choppy. So it was like mid. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty like just in the middle there. Like I would send a video in Discord to you guys, and then it probably would take like 5 or 6 minutes to actually find Discord and send it to you. You know what I mean? So yeah, it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't good. It was like in the middle. But that was my trip. That's all the photos. So I did conquer some fears of actually getting in the water. So that was very scary, but it was nice. In the big open water near the sandbank was definitely more scary for me. I did panic a little bit there and I started hyperventilating. So I just did my best to look at the sandbank and look at the coral underneath and avoid looking behind me. And then after that, because that was like day 2 or day 3. So after that, I then got a bit more confident in going in the water just by my room. Like you saw how I was swimming near all like the stairs and stuff with all the coral. I got more confident swimming there by myself because it was a lot more like clear. Like you really could see straight through to the bottom and it was very shallow. So I'm not scared of drowning. I'm just scared of like a shark just, you know, eat me. A shark just comes in, nom nom nom, and I die. So, so I did conquer that. That was good. I had lots of salad. I lost some weight because I did lots of walkies, lots of swimmies, and I ate only salad and coffee. So that was interesting. You can play. Oh, look, I don't think so. Subnautica's still scary. I don't know. Maybe not. But overall, yeah, I did enjoy it. But I don't think I would recommend it. I think for how expensive it was, for how little it is, and how much shit is not included, you could definitely go somewhere way cheaper like Thailand with a beautiful experience and not hurt your wallet. The only things that I did extra was I paid for business class on the way home because I had the worst flight experience on the way there. I was up for over 40 hours by the time I finally got to sleep. Like, it was a very bad traveling experience there. So I was like, fuck it. And then I did pay for, believe it or not, I didn't put any photos because they're very doxing, because they're very like selfie heavy. But believe me, I went scuba diving. I did a 90-minute class. It was very expensive. It was $450 USD for 90 minutes. But he went through the whole procedure with me. So I put the whole face mask on. I had the big tank on my back. And I did panic. We went under and he was trying to teach me like, signals and stuff. And then he said, when you're underwater, you can't just come up for air. And I was like, I understand. And he was like, you need to be able to clear your mouth of water underwater. And I was like, the fuck? So he was showing me how to do it. And when I did it myself, you have to like, so you have to take the breathy thing out of your mouth. And then you have to actively fill your mouth with water, which I started to panic. And I was like, and I was really freaking out. And then you put the mouth breather back in your mouth and you push this button, which blows air in your mouth. It's like really hard, and it pushes all the water out of your mouth. The salt is still there, but it pushes the water out. When it did that, I started to panic. I was like, you know, I was like, I thought I was choking. I wasn't, but I thought I was, because we were underwater. So I was like freaking out, and he didn't let me go up. He was like, look at me, like he was doing these I wish you guys could see my hands right now, but he was doing eye motions of like, look at me, look at me. He was moving his hands down and up, like breathe with me, like breathing up, down, in and out. And he calmed me down, and he was very, very, very patient. Holy shit, this guy was a legend. I actually tipped him like $10 because he was so patient with me. And I got to go 12 meters underwater. And holy shit, I saw the most chunkiest motherfucking starfish. It looked, okay, I mean this in a respectful way, it looked like you just grabbed 5 penises and stuck them together. It was a girthy starfish. Like, they weren't pointy tips. You know, starfish has points? They were not pointy. They were thick, rounded, girthy. I was like, the fuck is that? And he was like, oh, yeah. He said plum. He was like, oh, yes, the starfish are very plumb. I was like, plum? Plum? It was like 5 dildos put together. The thing was huge. And it wasn't pointy. They were rounded and thick. I was like, oh my God. No, you need to imagine it because I had to witness it. I giggled. I giggled. And then I saw different fishies. I saw a sea cucumber flop and it looked it also made me giggle because it was like dangling and I was like, ew. So sea cucumber was kind of ugly. But then I saw a bunch of different other fishies that I didn't get to see in in the other videos. Unfortunately, I couldn't record because he said for my own safety, because this was my very, very first time, he wanted my hands to be free and he wanted me to be able to focus more so on the breathing techniques and taking a video. And at the moment, I was like, well, that's not really fair. But then I was like, you know what? He's right. He's right. He was like, you need to breathe out for breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 5 seconds. You have to breathe out more than you breathe in. So I was the whole 90 minutes I was underwater. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like counting all my breaths. And I was really focusing on that. We did go sort of into because we were 12 meters deep. So we did see the deep blue sea. And I think he noticed I was starting to stress because he turned me around. So my back was facing the ocean and my front was facing all of the coral and all of the fish and all of the thick, starfish. And he was like holding me and he did the breathing technique with me underwater again. He was he was genuinely so kind, so respectful. And I was like, oh my God, the fact that he was so patient with me, made the experience so much better. I didn't feel rushed. I felt like, it's okay. But I did panic a few times and he calmed me down. But yeah, the whole, I had to actively take my breath, the breathing mask out of my mouth and fill my mouth with water while I'm 12 meters deep. You know how scary that was? Because I can't just swim up for air. I'm 12 meters deep. Oh, I was holding a heavy ass thing on my back. I definitely was panicking, but he did really well. So he definitely, yeah, that was probably the hardest thing I did, but the most proudest thing that I did. I do have photos. Let me see if I can maybe blur my face or something just to show the clothes. I look really, okay, I'm just warning, I look very fat because I'm really, I'm full. I've got gear on me, so please don't judge my body. Hang on, let me find it. Did you see Gora? I did! The little shark? No, yeah. No, they're also doxing. They're just... Let me... If I do, snip tool... Yeah, I look so... I look really fat. Hang on, I'm just gonna, try and scribble my face out. Red pen, nice and thick. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. All right, I'll save that on my desktop. I'll just send one photo. There's a few photos, but this is probably the least one. I have so much stuff on me. Okay. I'll show you just for a moment. Hang on. There you go. That was me in my scuba gear. And you can tell it's me because there's my fox tattoo. That was me in my scuba gear. But there was all of these. It was layer after layer. I had 3 layers on because they had to have protection. But there you go. And there's my mask. And then the mouthpiece was here. This is the mouthpiece I would put in my mouth. And yeah, there you go. That's all you get to see. Yeah. Yeah, and I had the big heavy canister on my back too. It was the most scariest thing I've ever done because I was underwater, proper underwater. I couldn't just go up for a quick breath or anything. So it was definitely the most scariest thing. But I did it. No shaming, only to the penis star. Oh god, you have I just let me see if I can find. Let me just type in plump Maldives starfish. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, look at it. It literally looks like penises. Guys, I'm not kidding. They were so girthy. They were so girthy. Oh my god. That's what I saw. And that's why I was giggling underwater. I was expecting this. I was expecting 5 points, beautiful. No, I saw a penis. They were so girthy. Oh god. I just, oh my god. I giggled underwater. And at first I think he thought maybe I was like freaking out, but then he realized that I was laughing. Because they have the points, like, you can't make this up. See, they all have like the little points. They literally look like you've just put 5 cocks together. It was so funny. Oh my god. Oh, it was so funny. It's just not what I was expecting. I was expecting a pointy 5-point starfish, and that is not what I saw. I got anything but. Okay. It doesn't look like a... Yeah, I take it back. Yeah, they had like the little slits in them. That was funny though. That was funny. Yeah, I was dying for a moment there. Sorry. I was dying for a moment. Ah, jeez. I'll never see it. Neither can I. But he used the word plump. He's like, it's a very plump. I was like, my man, there's plump and there's that. Did I steal one? Hell no. Thanks to the trauma. Hey, if I had to see that underwater, so did you. You want me to go look at a sea cucumber? Oh my god. I'm just rubbing my eyes. Oh. Whew, but yeah. Overall, it was nice. Wouldn't do it again. Rather go somewhere else. If you're someone that likes humidity, you probably will have a better experience. Because that was a massive killer for me, was just how hot it was. Why do I have hiccups? I didn't even eat anything. Okay. But, yeah. It was good to get away. I was definitely feeling very burnt out with streaming. I was feeling very stagnant. I was feeling like... I mean, I still feel like that now, but it's just gone away. Like, the feeling's gone away, but the mental, like... is still in the back of my head. I don't think that's ever going to go away. But I was definitely just like, you know... I was starting to, like, force myself to stream for a while there, and I was really just like... I don't know what to stream because I don't feel like gaming, but I don't feel like doing art. I don't feel like doing ASMR. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I'm gonna just be annoying and pointless. I just want to watch a movie or something, but I can't do that really. So yeah, it was nice to just get away a little bit and have a bit of a break. It helped a lot. I mean, if there's multiple things, like for example, you can do multiple different things in Japan in different seasons. So like go to Japan in winter for like snow sledding and doing all that stuff, and then going to Japan during cherry blossom season. That I could see maybe doing 2 to 3 visits. I can see that. Maybe one would be full Tokyo, Kyoto, like sort of city type vibe, and then one trip would be very rural, very like, you know, see the actual culture away from the city. I could probably do 2 to 3 trips of Japan because of the different things you would do. But islands and resorts and even cruises, I feel like for the most part, yeah, it's a one-off for me. I don't think I'll go do another resort island. Not anytime soon. I think the next thing I would like to do would be a winter thing. because this was so hot and so muggy and so humid and just so bleh, that I want my next trip to be cold. So I would love to do Japan at the end of this year, but working barely one day a month, I won't be able to afford it. So I might have to save up a couple of years to do it. I instantly started planning my second trip to Japan after I got home. Yeah, because I feel like when you're in a different country with a lot of stuff like that, I feel like you can make multiple trips. But an island, a resort, even just cruise, I feel like they would be very repetitive. I don't think I would go do another island resort for a long, long, long time. Oh, the same look. Yeah, see, that's what. Yeah, I wouldn't do the same location. I would do different look. Yeah, exactly, KP. Yeah, literally exactly that. There are a lot of places I'd love to see, but just money. Money is it's just so hard. I know the whole world is struggling, but man, cost of living in at least in WA, Australia, it's just getting so expensive. Like, I did a grocery shop when I got back. So the day that I got back, I didn't buy any food. I just ordered takeout for that night for dinner. And then I did grocery shopping the next day. And I literally got half a trolley. Like, I didn't get a lot of stuff. I just got stuff, you know, just to feed me for probably 5 or 6 days worth. So a couple of, you know, packet of noodles, you know, milk and bread, and, you know, obviously your fridge items. Like, I grabbed some, you know, new cupboard items, like rice and pastas and all that. But that still cost me like $180. And it was fuck all. Like, there was not a lot of stuff in my trolley. It was very, like, it was like 3 Kohl's bags. So it was like, I don't know, $60 a bag. You know what I mean? And I look at it now, I'm like, I don't even have a lot of food here. And that did include cat food too. So it wasn't even just for me. It was also cat food, like dry bickies and wet food. And that alone was about $30. So really for myself, I only spent about $150 on groceries for myself. But also that included toilet paper. And then it did include some spray, like, you know, some Ajax. So again, bringing that even further down, I probably spent about $120 on actual food. And then $60 on just pet and cleaning supplies. So like, I don't have a lot of food, and I'm like, I can't afford this. This is so expensive. I'd love to go visit more countries. If anything, I haven't been on a plane in 10 years. I moved from Melbourne 10 years ago in 2016, because that's when I started streaming. So in 2016 is when I moved. So I haven't even been on a plane in 10 years. You know what I mean? And then I haven't even left the country in 15. So it's kind of like, it was so nice to finally just go out in the world and just see something different. And I want to do it more frequent. I'd love to do like maybe every 2 years, because I think as much as I'd love to do a yearly trip, I just can't afford it. So every 2 years would be really nice to just go somewhere. It'd be nice. Do you have any cool souvenirs? I didn't take any photos, but I do have some souvenirs, yes. I have a beach bag that just has Maldives written on it. I have a cute little candle set that I'm not going to burn. I'll post photos in Discord, in my thingy in Discord. But it's like different seashells with like wax in them, like scented wax candles. They're very tiny, so that's why I don't want to light them, because I want them just to look pretty. But yeah, I got some candles. I got a bag, like a beach bag. I got a couple of magnets, a magnet from Singapore because I was in the airport, and then a magnet for the Maldives as well. So I got 2 magnets. And then I got like a little, what do you call it? It's like a little glass jar, like a really little glass jar with some sand and seashells in it. And then also I got a set of 6 cup, like, to put your cup, coasters, that's the word, coasters, like Maldive coasters. So yeah, I got like 4 or 5 items. Luna! Hello, my darling! The candies? No, these are not edible. they're They're candles, not candies. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. I wouldn't eat them. But they're very pretty. I will take a photo of everything. I forgot to take a photo of the actual souvenirs, and I'll post it in the Discord. In my Discord, there's a section just called Faye's Holiday or something. And I did post some pictures in there, like some of the pictures you would have seen doubled up, because obviously tonight. But I didn't... Sea Bob, that's what it was called. Sea Bob Experience, 30 minutes, 150 USD, which is closer to 200 Mike. So for $200, I could go on a Sea Bob for a whole 30 minutes. Jet ski, 15-minute jet ski ride, 135 USD, or $250 for 30 minutes. It was so expensive. Here, I'll show you. Because I did post some stuff in Discord. See? How crazy. I was like, I can't afford this. And like 15 minutes, let's be honest guys, you blink and that goes away. Like 15 minutes is, it's literally no time at all. It's 15 minutes, it's a quarter of an hour. It's crazy. So yeah, you'd want to do a minimum of half an hour. You'd want to, right? Not for 250 USD, I don't. And then this is the parasailing. So I did single. I paid $125 for 15 minutes. Again, USD. So I spent closer to $200 and maybe $80. Yeah, it's just... You would though, Moo. You would spend 5 minutes trying to figure out how to use it. This was the scuba diving. No, this was the special offer. I didn't do the special offer. Mine was $400. Actually, no, wait, maybe... Wait, no, maybe it was $180, sorry. I think I'm thinking of one of the other events. That was the Sea Bob, this thing. So you just put on a mask and you just like ride it, and then you go up and get a breath and you go back down, then you go up, you get a breath, and you go back down again, and you go nyum nyum nyum. But yeah, the prices were so expensive. And yeah, all prices are 10% charge and 17% government tax. So, even though this says 250 USD, you need to include an additional 27% on everything. Also food, also drinks. Everything was 27% more expensive. So really, I need a calculator because I don't know how, I can't even math that. What is that? Like 250 and then plus, oh, it's 25. Oh shit. 250 plus 27% more, 67 bucks. That was realistically 317 USD. No, it's not included. No, because that was separate. See? It was at the very bottom. They cheekily stick it underneath it, but I took a screenshot of it. It was I definitely spent about $1,000 more because I did do like the half-day excursion, I did do the parasailing, and I did do the scuba diving. So I paid about $1,000 extra. I definitely shouldn't have. I definitely couldn't afford it, and I shouldn't have, but I was so fucking bored by day 3 that I was like, I need to, or I'm gonna go crazy. Do you know what I mean? Stuck on an island with literally nothing to do. Like, I didn't have, like, I mean, I had a choice, but like, do you know what I mean? You feel like you had no choice because of just how limited you were to do anything. Buy now, regret later. Oh, I'm definitely feeling it, Hans. I only spent $120 on groceries. I feel like if I could have left at least 2 days earlier, maybe 2 nights, maybe 3 days earlier, wouldn't have been too bad. But yeah, 7 days by myself, it's not as nice as it sounds. I'm an introvert, but I'm not that much of an introvert. I'm like in the middle. What's the middle one called? I'm not an extrovert where I need to go out every single day and be around people, but I'm not an introvert where I can stay inside and hermit for 7 days straight. I'm like in the middle. An ambivert? I'm like in the middle. Give me 3 days alone by myself and hermit, and then day 4 I want to just talk to someone and civilize. and then give me another 3 days of hermit, and then I'll go out and civilize for 2 days, and then I'll hermit. Like, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. And I did try my best to talk to random people, the best that I could, but everyone there was like in couples and with each other, so it was kind of like just, it was kind of a little bit awkward, you know what I mean? The whatever, yeah. Me. Amphibian. Omnivert? Yeah, whatever those are. I'm one of those. Also, I do think if I had free access to just go to the mainland maybe and actually explore them, like the Malay mainland, and I could have maybe done a bit of shopping or just, you know, just had something, sound a fucking aircon or something. You know what I mean? So I know, Luna. The thing is, it wasn't really my holiday, so pretty much TLDR, it was my friend's wedding that she booked a year ago. So I paid for this back in March last year. It was for her wedding. I was one of her bridesmaids. But about not even that, it was like 2 months before the holiday. So this was about maybe end of October, early November. She cheated on him with his friend. And obviously they cut the wedding. They said, you know, they called it off and said, well, obviously that's not going to happen. So pretty much everybody, at least from what I could see, there might have been people there that I just didn't know who her friends were. So maybe there was a couple, like maybe there was another bridesmaid there that I just never met before. Because you know how it is. Your bridesmaids are friends from school, from work, from wherever. So I probably don't know all of them, which is fair. But I personally didn't recognize anyone. But yeah, so everyone pretty much like got their refunds. They didn't get a full refund because it was 2 months and it was like it was too short notice to get full refunds, but I guess people would rather just their money back. But I was kind of like, I could get back a few grand, which would have been helpful, but I also was like, well, I've never been on a holiday. It's been literally 10 years since I've been on a plane, and I haven't left the country in like 20 years. I'm like, fuck it, you know what, I might as well just I'll just go, fuck it. So I did go, and I don't regret it. It just wasn't as it was just long. It was just long. I wish I was home sooner. That cheating. Oh god, could you imagine? Yeah. Imagine that 2 months before your wedding on a different fucking continent. It's, you know what though? Karma will bite her. I know she's my friend and all, but like karma will bite her because she cheated on her ex-fiance with his friend, which means his friend knows that she's a cheater, which means give her another couple of years and she'll probably cheat on him. Like, you know the saying is like, once a cheater, always a cheater? Like, okay, you do you. But honestly, she hasn't spoken to me since November either. And I did post some photos of me at the Maldives on Facebook, so she's probably just like, this fucking bitch. Well, I mean, technically I paid, so fuck you in return. On the plus side, I didn't have to pack any nice clothing. I literally just packed bikinis and, like, beach clothing. I didn't pack a single, like, attire. Like, you know, the bridesmaid's dress and heels. I didn't have to pack, like, the after-party dresses. I didn't have to pack any. I literally just packed shorts, skirts, oversized, really, like, loose bikini, like, tops, and just a bunch of bikinis. Yeah. It was, I think because a lot of people did just get their refund. I think they got like a 75% refund. I think it wasn't 100%. Because it was too close for how big the event was. Because it was a wedding. It was a massive event. That's why if you saw in a lot of those photos, there was a lot of blank, empty spots, right? There's a lot of empty chairs. A lot, like the restaurants were pretty empty. The setup on the beach was very empty. That was meant to be the after party setup. So it was very, yeah. It was very, well, quiet. I mean, I guess it kind of works out because maybe if it was too busy, I probably would have struggled to find a spot to sit on the beach or something. I don't know. Hey, I drew some art of me in a bikini, so he had those. Oh, hi, Chiara, by the way. Hi, White. Hi, this Sermol. Sermol? I don't know how to say your name. Hello. Oh, actually, speaking of uni, Beezy, so I should be getting my final grades on my birthday. So if I don't, I mean, I'm very, very, it's going to sound so cocky, and I don't mean it to sound very cocky, but I'm very confident that I've passed this trimester. I passed last trimester with just shy of 80%, so high distinction, and I'm really confident that I've got really good grades again this time around. But I get my grades on my birthday. But I feel pretty good about these ones. And then I go back to class on the 16th of February, so 2 weeks. Wait, well, technically including this week, 3 weeks from now. So I should hopefully be getting my uni timetable next week. Hopefully next week they open up time slots and I can pick my classes on what days. I am working this Friday and I'm working next Friday, and then yeah, then we'll just see what happens after that. Oh my god, Genju. For those that don't know, it is my birthday, not Feyre's. Feyre's birthday is in October. We usually celebrate her birthday, but it is my birthday, the puppeteer. My birthday is literally on Monday. I just don't really celebrate it, so I don't know. It's just kind of a depressing time. I prefer celebrating Faye's birthday. The reason why is because Faye's who you guys know. You guys know Feyre, you know her and her, you know, her quote-unquote lore, but like her story. Like you get to know her. You don't know me. You don't know me, the person behind it. So we don't really celebrate my birthday. We celebrate Feyre's birthday. So, but yeah, my birthday is on Monday, lol. Cake money. Last year was really sad. Someone sent me a message saying that my birthday stream was kind of depressing, so I didn't know if I was gonna bother. They didn't say it was like in a mean way. They just said I was really sad watching you hold a candle to a cupcake and singing yourself happy birthday alone. And I was like, oh, okay, I won't do it again. I'm sorry. Because I used a hand cam stream and I held a cupcake with like a singular like candle, and I was just like, happy birthday to me, and they're like, that was too depressing, don't do that. I was like, oh, I didn't mean to, but like I had no one to celebrate with. Like, what do you want me to do? It's okay though, it's okay. Like we've been celebrating Faye's birthday over the last 2 years now instead of me. Like, I'm okay with that, that's fine. Sharingan, thank you so much for the 100 coins, but it's okay, thank you. It's okay. Thank you. I need a name. It was one of the Twitch DMs, so I didn't reply. Oh, I just said, oh, sorry, but that was pretty much it. I'll have to go through the Twitch DMs. God forbid. I think they said it because it just sounded so depressing, because it was like, I sound like just sad. And I didn't mean to sound sad, but I was just singing happy birthday to myself. Like, I'm not gonna sing really loudly on the top of my lungs. I'm just gonna whisper it to myself. But I did update my throne, so if you wanted to get me a gift, you do not have to. Please do not feel like you need to. If you want to, what I can do is I can just set them aside, and when they arrive, we can just do a birthday, like a belated birthday opening stream or something, like hand cam. But please do not. It's okay. It's totally okay if you don't want to. I've got no plans for my birthday this year. I'm actually got a doctor's appointment, so that's what I'm doing on my birthday, is going to the doctor. I'm going to the doctors and getting more blood tests to see how all of my stuff is going. So, because I've been on my propranolol medications for a year now. That my birthday literally marks a year of being on the medication. So I have to go and get like blood tests done. I've had a lot. So I was very, 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 very vitamin D deficient. I'm actually on vitamin D pills. Let me have a look. It's called Ostivite D. It's 7,000 milligram per pill, so it's once a week, and it's meant to boost my vitamin D because I don't see the sun. But I'm gonna go see my doctor on Monday, and I've got hella tan, so she'll be like, oh my god, girl. I'm like, I don't need no vitamin D tablets no more. I went and kissed the sun. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing on my birthday, is going to the doctors. Marcos! Hi! Hi! Thank you for this much. Arigato gozaimasu. Mwah! Thank you. And Shringen, thank you so much. Mwah! Arigato. Thank you. I was on those last year. Yeah, just from high blood pressure. Maybe just from all the stress. I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm vitamin D in drops and it'll be blood test later to see if it helps. Yeah, I hope it all works out for anyone that has to take medications. Medications is never fun to take. It's never fun, but take them, make yourself better. We can do it. Hopefully I'll be able to drop 1 or 2 of mine soon. I did lose some weight though because I just don't eat much, but also because the medications don't make me hungry, so I don't eat much, and then I had massive like walkies over my holiday, so I have lost like some weight, so we'll see how we go. I just need to get my blood. Also, I have an ischemic heart rate, so it's also a problem with my heart. It's working overtime. You'd think I'm like insanely obese or something. But the thing is, my mom was adopted, so I don't know the heart problems I don't know my family history, my family medical history, because she was an adopted kid, so she doesn't know her family history. So I could have like heart disease, cancers in my family, but I won't know until it comes across my table, you know? Excuse me. I kissed the sun. I did. Mwah. No, that's okay, Luna. Thank you so much for popping. It was good to see you. I missed streaming. I missed just being able to like chat to people. I think being on the island made me more lonely, but it was nice to just not have to think about stream for 2 weeks. I will admit, just because like it can really get to your head, especially like with how, not in VTubing specifically, but just streaming in general. It's just such a over-marketed and very competitive place. It really is. It really is. It's just such an over-competitive, like, everyone has to bitch about something. Someone somewhere is always doing something wrong. Like, it's just always bitchy. It's always competitive. It's always just oversaturated. And I'm just like, part of me wants to just graduate and be done with it, but obviously part of me is like, no, because the people that I have made friends with, I don't want to ditch. So I'm like really stuck in a rock in a hard place, you know what I mean? I think when the day comes to graduate, because obviously my plan is to keep streaming while I'm studying because I can't really work. The hours are not flexible. So I'll keep streaming while I'm studying, but when I do graduate uni, I'll also graduate streaming. But what I want to do is kind of, my Discord won't go away, so I will still always have my Discord for communicating. I might do a stream or something like on Discord, rarely, but I might just focus a little bit more on upload. Not like consistent, unfortunately, but just like I'd focus more on uploading. You know what I mean? I'd probably just do like 1 or 2 uploads a week. Like maybe like 1 little ASMR, and then, because I know you guys like when I do games, so I could do like what do they call it? Play with me? Let's play, like a let's play. So like I would record my playthroughs and then just upload those. I know it's not the same, it's more like watching a VOD. But I think that would be the best thing that I could probably do, only because I'll be going into full-time work, and I did do full-time work in streaming back in the day, and that was very, very, very hard on me, both physically and mentally, because like I would go and do a 10-hour shift, be super exhausted, and then have to sit there and put on a fake smile and then stream for another 4 hours. Like, it gets very, very exhausting. So I think I wouldn't focus on live streaming. I'd probably just do like a let's play / record, like pre-recorded stuff, and just upload them to YouTube whenever I could, like, you know, once a week, once a fortnight, once a month even. I don't know, like this is a couple of years away, so don't stress, this is a couple of years. But I think that is just like a early heads up of what I probably might do down the line. Excuse me. Let's plays are nice for games like Dispatch. Yeah, I wouldn't do like a let's play for a game that, like, I wouldn't do it for like an MMO, right? Or like an RPG, or no, like an ARPG, like Diablo or a MOBA. Like I wouldn't do let's plays on those kind of games. It would definitely be story-based games. So Dispatch would be one, but even just things like my playthrough of Silent Hill or my playthrough of Resident Evil, or you know what I mean? Like it would be more like a single player story-based game. She's leaving us so soon. 4 years. I can't guarantee it'll be 4 years. It might be sooner, it might be later. It's gonna happen sooner or later, guys. Just think about it. March 16, 2016 is the very first time I pressed start streaming. In 2 months' time, actually we're almost February, in like a month and a half's time from now, I'm gonna celebrate my 10-year anniversary. There's not a lot of streamers that have been streaming for 10 years. So, but also that makes me sad to think about it. It makes me sad to think about because this is gonna sound so selfish maybe, I don't know. But after 10 years, I still can't even really get a lot of viewers. And I'm like, why am I still doing this? This is all, okay, by the way, this is all the stuff that I was like, reminiscing over on my holiday because I had a lot of time to think, if you think, you know what I mean? Because I had no one to talk to. I was talking to myself. First sign of madness, talking to yourself. The second sign is talking back. Definitely did that. Oh my god, stop. That's what I was doing on the island. Anyways, I was doing a lot of thinking, a lot of like, how do I want to pursue anything moving forward? And yeah, that was one of the things that I kept thinking about to myself, was like when I'm typing in Discord, I'm like, I really, really love having you guys to talk to. I love being, you know, in a community. It has made me feel so happy, pulled me out of multiple depressing states, but also I don't enjoy it like I did used to. That's for sure. I can saddeningly, but also, you know, I have to, you know, I can't lie to myself. I have to be honest and say that I definitely don't enjoy streaming like I did years and years ago. And I think part of that just comes down to a little bit of the not bullying, but like just the toxicity around streaming and VTubing and all that sort of stuff, you know. And then you do see someone new and uprising, brand new streamer just all of a sudden blow up and you're like, okay, well that was, you know, that was my 10 years of hard work in your 3 months, but that's okay. I'll just go fuck myself. You know what I mean? Well, the thing is, it has to be the content, because if it's not the content, then it's me, right? So if you're like, well, it's not the content, Faye, well, then it must be me. I'm the problem. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. When that day comes, would it be all platforms? Yeah, I wouldn't just sit there and stop streaming on some. I'd stop streaming on all of them. But like I said, I would probably just do uploads, but not frequent. They would be like a let's play whenever I could play a game or something, and I would just record my playthrough of it, you know, over multiple sessions and just release them. But again, this is just early day thinking at the moment, because I've still got this year left of uni, and then I've got 3 more years left of my bachelor's. So that's at least 4 years away, if something doesn't happen sooner. If something doesn't happen sooner. I could never be a streamer. Honestly, look, it's not a hard gig. It really isn't. People are like, oh, streaming is so hard. It has its moments, yes. If you really truly want to try and make it full time, like I've been trying to do, it does take a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of the behind the scenes. But at the end of the day, you're still in the comfort of your own home, in the comfort of your own pajamas, your own company, and you run your own hours and you do your own stuff. Yes. Going to work will always be the harder job. People pleasing, you know, managements to maintain, depending on your role and what you're doing. Like I have patients because I work in medical, so I got patients to look out for. I've got chartings to do. I've got all this other stuff. Like working a real life job will always be harder than being a content creator. I know, hot take. How dare I? But I'm, you know, I've got 10 years experience, so I can say that. I can say that. Because, like, I've done both. A coach for strategy? No, because the thing is, I don't want to have to think. Like, when I don't want to have to focus on, like, the growth in the numbers. Because when I go to work, I'm going to work to actually be part of society. You know, I'm going to work to help people with their health issues and treat them and make them better. And you never do anything less than a 10-hour shift. 10-hour shifts is like the minimum. 12 hours is the norm. I don't want to have to go home after a 10 or 12-hour shift and then go, fuck, I need to stream, and then try and be entertaining. Because no one wants to watch a boring streamer. I don't want to have to think. It's true. Like, yes, you need to be very active on all platforms if you want to push. Like, you need to be active on all of them. Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What else is there? Even, like, I think there's even like Twitter streaming now too or something. So you have to be active on all platforms if you want to genuinely try and grow. Not just 2 or 3 like I've been doing. You have to do all of them. And I try. But then it's very demotivating when you don't get the results, the views, the income, you know, the success. Like, it's demotivating for sure. Like, I spend probably, if I stream an average 3 hours, 4 days, 3, 6, 9, 12 hours a week minimum. And then I probably put in an extra 5 to 7 hours of behind the scenes stuff. So making thumbnails, recording ASMR stuff, honestly answering emails, or like collabing with, like, you know, artists or merchandise, stuff like that. I probably spend about maybe an extra 5 or 6 hours a week. So I reckon I probably do 20 hours a week of streaming. For everything, by the way. That's everything. I probably do, like I said, part-time. I probably do 20 hours a week on everything streaming related. And please, before I say this, do not take it out of context and do not take it the wrong way. I'm not trying to make you guys feel guilty. So please, please, please just don't put yourself out of the perspective. So putting everything on the table, 20 hours a week, I might get like $30. Go to work, 20 hours a week, a lot more harder. Communes, patients, management, employees, probably about $600. Huge difference. Huge difference. The reward, the success for the amount of effort you put in generally is not there. This is all stuff I've been thinking about on the island. Oh yeah, and then, yeah, exactly. I didn't even mention that. You're right, Genju. And then each platform taking their own cut. Twitch is 50-50. It's shocking. Twitch is 50-50. Kick is only 95.5, but Kick is very hard to grow on. YouTube is 70-30, but the algorithm's cooked. Rplay is 70-30 as well. I'm trying to think what else is there. I don't know what... I mean, I don't make any money off TikTok and Instagram, so I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I did December's funds for editors outgoing versus incoming. So I paid my editors over, hang on, I'm just trying to think the number. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I'm just trying to remember. 2, 3, 4. I think it was a little under $500 a month for my 2 editors for their videos. I think total I got back $4 from YouTube. And I just really wish that I was fucking kidding. Shringen, stop it. That's not what I'm trying to say. But thank you so much. But that's not what I'm trying to do. Please don't feel guilted. I'm not trying to ask you for money. I'm just trying to open your eyes on my perspective and my thought process as to why that I'll be graduating down the line soon because of everything in life. No, please don't. Life is hard. You guys need your money as much as I need to go get a job and do my own stuff too. The problem is that it's not that I don't want to get a job, by the way. The problem is that uni hours and working hours are so not compatible that it is... Fuck, man. It's impossible. It is so hard. It is so hard. Uni are so strict. You need a minimum of 80% attendance, but then they're also taking 4 days a week from my work. So it's like, ugh, fuck. I'm trying to look at my ad revenue for shorts. Here it is. Shorts. Revenue, here it is. Shorts. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. That's from the end of December. Hang on. Let's do from the start of December. Let's be fair. Let's do December 2025. Yeah, it was $4. It was $4. I thought so. There we go. So, shorts feed ads for December 2025, because that's when we really pushed the videos. We pushed, I think, 12 or 13 shorts for the entire month. Yeah, $4, guys. And I spent about 500 on the editors. Yeah. The plain one got that. This is what's sad. $1.63 I got for this one, which had like 12,000 views on it, which isn't a lot of views, but for 12K I got $1. Where is the incentive, YouTube? So yeah. Don't, guys, I'm not trying to guilt you into tipping. I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, arigato. I'm sorry. That's not what I mean, but thank you so much, anon, arigato. I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to explain everything and why not only me, but streamers in general have been graduating left, right, and center. When you stream, you split into segments. Storytelling segment have in the middle, and sometimes help starts completing a YouTube channel. Those get boosted in algorithm. Well, I tried that. So I actually made, so I did have like a VODs YouTube channel. And I made a whole separate ASMR YouTube channel too. And it just, because YouTube kept banning me with ASMR, even though it was 100% say so, 100% like non-NSFW, because it's YouTube. I made sure that I followed their guidelines, I followed their rules, I never did any like ear-licking, intense moaning, never on YouTube. And because they keep banning me, my algorithm got fried. And then I try to do gaming streams on YouTube, and like respectfully, I get like a couple of hundred views on a VOD. I get like less than 10 viewers live. Like my YouTube channel is completely dead. Like it is, that's just the facts. Like my YouTube channel is dead. Yes, I've got 30K subs, but that was from ASMR. But after I got banned multiple times for inaccurate reasons, they completely just put me on the back burner. My channel is dead. I would need, yeah, exactly. I would need to do a new channel again. But I don't want to run another channel again. Like, that'll be the third. Well, technically, if you include Kawaii, that'll be the fourth time. I don't want to. I don't want to have to run a fourth channel. Like, it's not fair. I just want to have one channel. Oh, Eruru, Shringan arigato. This is a special occasion. You're so sweet. Thank you, arigato. I really missed having you guys. I did. I missed just having someone to talk to. It's been a very quiet week for me. What have you guys done? What did you guys do when I wasn't live? Twiddle your fingers, or did you cheat on me? You know, I thought about you every day. Don't cheat on me. I didn't cheat on you. I was very faithful. I just work and eat. Oh, same. Oh, I did see that Woowa is bringing new patch in, is it 2 weeks time? So I need to catch up on that. But I have been really enjoying Diablo 4 at the moment. So I've been playing that for the last couple of days now. I've only been playing for, I think, 2 days? 3 days? I played the 5th, I cheated multiple times. I'm so sad. That's right, you guys are here. That's all that matters. Oh. Oh, I've seen a lot of people playing Arc Knights, the Enfield, the new gacha. I'm just not into gachas. I only play Wu because that's just the one I enjoyed the most. I don't have the time, commitment, energy, and financial burden to play multiple gacha games. But respectfully, it's the same thing, just different story. Like, all the gachas just feel like such rinse repeat. Same UI, same pull systems, same, like, you know, fight style. I don't know, I'm just so over it. I feel like it's just really, really flooded at the moment. I just feel like it's very flooded at the moment. I think we need no new gachas for like a couple of years and then bring some new ones out. Like, I just feel like that's all that we're getting. Like, you know how for a while after Fortnite and PUBG, I just feel like every game that was coming out for the next year and a half was just, what are they called? Oh goodness, I can't remember the name of it. What's that game style again? What's the Fortnite, PUBG, what is that one called again? I haven't even played those games in forever. What's BR? Yeah, Battle Royale. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like every game that was coming out for like a year and a half after those two games got peak was just BRs. And I was like, fuck, another one. That's how I feel right now in the gacha world. I feel like every game coming out is just another gacha. I'm like, I can't keep up. And the thing is, as a 95% free-to-play gamer myself, I say 95 because if I do enjoy the game, I'll buy the monthly pass. Like you spend $6 and you get like 90 primos or 90, you know, astrites a day if you log in. That's worth it because it's like less than a cup of coffee a month and you get, you know, roughly nearly 20 pulls out of it. It's not too bad. So that's why I'm like 95% free to play, because I also do get the battle pass. That's like the two things I buy in gachas: battle pass and the monthly subscription. So what's that, like $20 a month tops? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so other than that, I'm pretty much free to play, which means you need to have a lot of spare time to grind. And with all the gachas coming out that require heavy grind time, I don't have that time. I don't have the time to log into 20 different gachas for the daily rewards, for the dailies, you know, grind the new zone to get more, you know, currency for pulling. Like, I can't. All the events, oh my god. I've been loving single player at the moment. I've been loving single player. It's been so much fun. I've been enjoying describing a single player game, and I just play it at my own pace. I know, Hans, I genuinely don't know how you do it. I do not know how you can log in to, what do you play, like 10 at this rate now? Like 10 different gacha games, do your dailies, do your rewards, do your events. And I don't mean it in a mean way. I just mean, like, genuinely, I don't know how you do it, because like there's so much. Like, time-wise, there's so much. I believe it. I genuinely do believe it would be a chore. I don't know. That's why I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how you do it. Like, I couldn't. The minute a game feels like a chore, or the minute a game feels like I have to do it, like I almost feel forced, I stop playing. Because that no longer is a game. A game is meant to be something that you're enjoying and that you want to do, and that is just, you know, giving you that couple hours of escape from reality. But the minute a game is a chore and I have to do this and I have to do that, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not playing it anymore. Because that's not what gaming is about to me. For me personally, that's not what it's about. And gachas feel like that. That's why I don't even log on Woowa daily. Like, I don't. I actually don't. I log into Woowa like once a week. Because I don't want to feel like I have to log in every single day. And that's why I feel really sorry for all the streamers that do one game Andes. Oh my god, I tried that for a year. I did Warframe, exclusive Warframe, 1 year straight, nothing but Warframe, 4 streams a week. I'll tell you what, it was not good. Mental health declined badly. Because the rare time that I did do one random stream in that whole year, I would do one game of, like, I don't know, fucking back then was probably Overwatch. Woo! 1, my viewers would tank 90%. I'd go from 500 to 50. 2, people would be like, when are you playing Warframe? Why aren't you playing Warframe? When are you gonna log on Warframe? Can we play some Warframe? I'm like, it's been one fucking stream. I've played one stream that's not Warframe and no one would shut up about it. Ugh. Variety for life. Oh wait, is Requiem coming out next month? Oh, I'm so excited. There's so many games that I can finally play with you guys. You have no idea. Like, I'm so excited. Oh, I cannot wait. There's so many games that I've wanted to play, new games coming out that I want, like, that I want to try. Like, I know it's coming out. I know it's not coming out anytime soon, but like Witcher 4, I am waiting for that game. I can't wait to do Witcher 4. I can't wait to do the new Resident Evil. I can't wait to start the games that I already currently have that I wanted to play, but I just couldn't because my computer sucked. So Cyberpunk, Silent Hill we're doing this week. What else was there? There was well, yeah, I guess I had to finish Resident Evil 4. Oh yeah, Hellblade. I really wanted to do Hellblade. That was a game I wanted to play for a long time, but, you know, I struggled to. There's just so many games. I'm like, fuck yeah. The problem with mine, though, was that I couldn't stream it because my graphics card was struggling. But now I've got the dual setup, I got the new GPU, and now we can actually finally play games again and not stress. Crimson Desert. Isn't that another gacha? Is that one? Which one? Wait. I keep thinking, what's that gacha that's coming out with that's like held in like the 1800s where like you ride a motorbike and it like skids and shit? Or is it the horse? Ah, that one. And by the way, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shit on anyone's favorite game. If gacha is your theme, if that's your life, go for it. Go crazy. I just don't know how you can do it. Uma Musa. I still never played that game. My bread is stale. I got a slice of bread, but it's like stale now. For me, it's how many you can play at the same time. That's hard. For like a month, I tried to do Wuwa and Genshin at the same time, and I was like, I can't. Too many events, too much free grind that you need to do to get your free pulls. I can't keep up. Too many gachas in itself is such a chore. If you don't want to spend money, which obviously, for the most part, you don't want to. Oh, wait, no, I liked Chloe dead. I was like such a minority in just wanting her dead. She was so annoying. Eight gachas? Goddamn, Bill. Make sure you check their mental health, please. I only shit on gacha if you say it's the best games ever made in the world. Nah, yeah, no. I feel like... What was that anime frame that came out well, not briefly, that anime frame? It had potential, but man, I got so bored with that so quickly. It has potential to be one of the better gacha games because you can farm your characters and you can farm their weapons. So you don't have to spend money. Yeah, DNA. Yeah, Do It Night. Yeah, DNA. It has a potential to be one of the better ones. But my god, it's so boring. I was like, oh, once I farmed my character and I got multiple copies and I got the weapon, I was like, well, fucking now what? It felt really lack. I might give it a year. I might just let the game be out for like a year and then see what they've done with it. Because that's how games should be. And not just gacha. Any game. Any game should have the ability where free gamers have the ability to just grind and farm and get what they want without spending money. It should be player's choice. And honestly, Warframe, dare I say it, is still one that does it. It's a free-to-play game, and you can earn everything in the game by just grinding your ass off. And if you want to be lazy and you don't want to wait, 24 hours, then you can drop a couple of dollars here and there, sure. Or maybe a bit more than a couple, because Platinum's not cheap. But what I'm saying is, like, they did it right, and I think that's why they have such success. Because people can go into that game and be 100% free to play. Or you can be 10% free to play. Or you can be like me, have some spare plat from the good old days, and buy a few mods because I don't want to grind it, and that's okay. All gaming should be player's choice. Always. If I ever make a game, which I don't because I have no interest in developing games, but if I ever did, it would be player first. Player choice. Either you buy the game and everything after is free, or it's a free-to-play game with the ability to earn everything by grinding or paying if you want it faster. That's how gaming, in my personal opinion, should be. It shouldn't be you buy the game for $30. You then also need to buy the battle pass for another set, usually $8 to $10. Then you also got cosmetics and transmogs and mounts in the store that you have to buy. Then you also have a monthly subscription to pay to play the game. Then you also have a key to unlock the you get the loot box. You have to physically buy the keys to get the loot. But like, no. No. Stop that. Wait, Helldivers is but that's just it. You buy the game once, that's okay, because you still have to buy the game, but as long as everything is included in your purchase. None of this fucking paywall horseshit. That's my thing. I've stopped supporting games and playing games that do that. Like, I loved WoW. I played WoW for a long time. I was blinded to WoW for so long. And then finally went, why the fuck am I paying an expansion, $100 every year on the expansion, and paying $30 a month to play your game? So I bought your game, but I also have to pay to play it. And then also, you have shop items that you make, obviously, for obvious reasons, they make the shop items gorgeous, glorious, amazing, beautiful. Of course you're going to want to buy it, because it's gorgeous. That's not okay. I think WoW even has a battle pass now. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, what? No. Not okay. One thing that I absolutely hate that I stopped supporting is Poppy Playtime. They made every chapter behind a $10 to $20 paywall. Every chapter? Are you fucking serious? Your game is only 2 hours long. Public playtime is like $50 now. It's ridiculous. You know, I've never played Destiny, so I'm not sure what that's like. You see, base game is free. Story, weapons, and other buy. What do you, like, I'm not sure what that means. $50 for the whole series, Genju. For a game like Puppy Playtime, it's not worth $50. It's not paid? Ah, see, I have not played WoW since... When did I quit? I quit when they had the 4 factions. They had like the Druid Fairy area, the Angel area, the Vampire area, and the Necro area. What was that? Oh my god, it's literally been like years. It was, I think, before Dragonflight. Oh my goodness. Shadowland? Is that the one with the four factions? That was the last time that I truly played WoW. I think I dibbled my toes in Dragonflight. And, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I dibbled. I mean, dibbled my toes in Dragonflight when I got to, like, get the mount. And you got to do, like, the boost flying. And you got to travel really quickly on that dragon mount. But that's when I sort of really just went, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, I think Shadowlands was the finale for me, because I was already getting fed up with the payments with Shadowlands, and I think by Dragonflight I was like, yeah, I'm just done. Destiny starts free and then every DLC expansion is paid. See, I hate that. Unless okay, how often? Is it like 3 monthly, 6 monthly, yearly? Because if it's like yearly, it's not too bad. But if you're paying a DLC like every 6 months or every 3 months, and then the whole game in general just ends up being actually like you end up paying like $600 for this game instead of only like an upfront of 30. You know what I mean? I haven't paid. Just trying to think. When was the last time that I really... I honestly can't even remember. They got rid of paid DLC. You can't play it. Wait, is Destiny 2 dead? If you want to do PvP on Destiny, you have to pay. Because the free loot... See, that pisses me off in a game. The minute a game has pay to win, I'm 100% against it. I don't care what any person in the world says. I don't care if you think it's the best thing on the planet. No. The second a game offers pay to play, I literally will uninstall and I'll never play that game again. Never. I do not care if it's a 1% bonus to your gear. I do not fucking care. Pay to win is trash and it shouldn't be allowed. I don't care. You will never change my mind on that. Destiny is a dead game. Oh, okay. I've never played Destiny. I think, hang on, let me check my Steam. I might have like 3 hours in it. Destiny 2. I got 9 hours. There you go. I got 9 hours back in 2020. So 6 years ago, I played for a whole 9 hours. That was probably 2 streams worth and I gave up. I must have just not liked it. That's 150 gig. That's a huge game. I think, let me just check the 2 friends I usually play with. Let me see what their hours are, because I think that might be... Oh, no, it's not got a lot. Okay, never mind. Because there has been some games that I've tried to play for the first time, get absolutely carried, have no fucking idea what's happening, and then get ditched, and then I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to play this game anymore. Actually... someone sent me the most relatable experience of Warframe ever as to why gamers quit the game and never go back. Let me see if I can find it. What was it sent on? Was it... It might have been on Instagram. Let me just double check it wasn't on Discord. No, let me check Instagram. It was the most relatable reel ever regarding Warframe. It was how, like, I'll see if I can find it, then I'll, hang on, not now. Let me see my messages. There we go. Actually, where's my phone? Here it is. I swear I played more than 6 hours. Clearly not. Was it on this one? Oh, I think it was this one. Okay. Listen to this. This is what exactly happened to me during my playthrough of Warframe as well. All right.
Warframe fans are simultaneously the most inclusive and the most worthless helpers you've ever had in your life. That is my one issue with streaming this game, is that people get excited and then they tell me what to do.
Yep.
It's the curse of streaming Warframe.
Yep.
A double-edged sword of I totally get people being excited, and then they try and Sherpa you through the game.
Yep.
They're one-shotting everything, and it's just not fun.
Yep.
And then they always do that thing where they go, blah, 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 McBlah Dark Sector opened, and I have to go farm that right now, so I'll be right back.
Yes.
And then they leave you for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
They haven't told you why you're doing what you're doing.
Yes.
And they're gone because they have to go farm for a prime cream pie or whatever.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, and you've explained nothing.
Nothing.
This game's only really fun if you play it with people at the exact same level
Yes.
as you, or it sucks wiener. It's the only game people backseat because they're nice. A lot of people, when it comes to
Yes.
RPGs, it's backseat because they're like, well, that's the only way to play. And they're asshole pricks about it. Warframe is like the one community I've ever seen that backseat games because they're just so excited
Yes.
to share their feelings.
Yes.
This game's so good, I can't wait for you to play it. In a way, it's wholesome. Even though there is backseating and I hate backseating, it's the least annoying version because it comes from such a good place.
Yes.
Only people who play Warframe are going to understand how far behind I am in this game. I haven't even gotten my operator yet. Warframe fans...
He's even gotten his operator. So yes. So he's literally saying that the Warframe players are some of the worst and some of the best gamers because they will help you, and it comes from a genuine passion help. Like, I want to backseat because I want to help you. It's not a toxic, it's a help. But then they'll join you in a game, they'll speed run you through because they have freaking maximum level mods on anything ever, and you're just this little pleb running fucking rhino. And then like, oh, BRB, I need to go because like this really rare event just happened, and then you're sitting there like scratching your ass going, what the fuck am I doing in this game? You've explained nothing to me. I don't know what the heck to do. And you're running around looking like a loser going, what's my mission? I have no idea what I'm doing. That literally happened to me the first time I ever played Warframe. I streamed it for the first time. A couple of viewers popped on to help me, and they did by carrying me through the entire planet's dots, like just going through the different zones to unlock the pathing to the different planets, because I didn't know that. I didn't even know what they were doing. They're like, trust me, just follow me. And so I trusted them, and then 2 hours goes by, and like, oh, I need to go to bed. And I'm sitting there going, well, I still have 4 more hours of stream, and I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's so true. I was like, holy shit, that is the most relatable experience ever. But the thing is, they're not toxic about it. They're just so excited for someone new to play the game that they've got 15,000 hours in. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, if I ever do I have never done summons in Dark Souls. I should to kill Pontiff. But if I ever did a summons in Dark Souls, I'd be like, please, for the love of God, kill this damn boss. Like, carry me, son. I'm giving you permission to slap his ass. Please kill. But that's different. If you're summoning, it kind of makes sense. You're obviously summoning someone for help. The Warframe community will carry so hard, which leaves us with no idea what happened. It's so true. Oh yeah, so in Destiny 2 and old school RuneScape, I've seen this similar sort of vibe where the players are so excited to get you in and play and carry, but then they don't explain it, and then when you're finally left on your own, you have no idea what you're doing. And that happened to me. I actually stopped playing Warframe for a couple of months after my first initial play. Me and my old roommate back then, we both joined at the same time because we were both like, let's try this game out. We played it together, and then we got carried the fuck out of there, and he never went back. I attempted another session, but the second time I tried to play, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, okay, so I've unlocked like 3 planets, you know, Earth and Mars and, I don't know, Jupiter. I'm like, but what am I doing? I have no fucking idea. And I just uninstalled the game, and I didn't touch it for like 6 months. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I uninstalled it. And then one day, 6 months later, people were like, oh, you should try Warframe again. And I was like, I don't know. But then I tried it again, and I said, no one is welcome to join me. You can backseat in a chat room, but you're not allowed to join my lobby. And now I'm 1,000 hours in. Oh, no, Hans, that's okay. That's okay. Please, you go do you. I should head to bed too, just because I've had some really long late nights getting everything ready and prepped and just getting myself back on my routine again. And I should get back to my better sleep schedule too, just because even though I'm a couple of weeks away from work, I don't like sleeping in because I do tend to get more headaches. So obviously the later you go to bed, the later you sleep in, and I do tend to get pretty bad headaches when I do that. So I like to go to bed at 1 o'clock the latest, like actually in bed, head on pillow, snoozing by 1 a.m., which is in about 30 minutes. So I'll be right behind you. Delete all the game. Good night, Hans. It was good to see you again. I'll see you later. But yeah, before I head off, if you guys had seen it, which you did, I showed at the start of the stream, but pretty much this week, hang on, my nose is really itchy, I apologize. So tomorrow, we're gonna hop back onto Core Keeper. I have not touched Core Keeper since my last stream. So, oh no, I lied. The only thing I did on Core Keeper since my last stream was finish the semicircle. So if you were here in my last Core Keeper stream, all of my VODs are on YouTube. So if you do want a little bit of a refresher, feel free to check it out. But the last thing I did on Core Keeper was I went 1/3 of, because like, you know how there's 3 zones on the out circle? You've got like your forest zone, your desert zone, and your water zone. I did 1/3 of the circle, and I followed the outer ring to try and find this, like, I forgot what it was, like I needed to find some boss to drop an item for me or whatever the fuck. And I didn't find it. So I went to the second zone, and I've completed that 1/3 of the circle, the outer ring. So now I'm 2/3 of the circle outer ring completed, and I still haven't found said guy. So I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm like, where the fuck is he? So that's where I left off. I finished the outer ring, and that was literally it. And then I gave up because I got a bit frustrated because I was like, I just don't know who this guy is. So now I need to go and find him. So that's where I left off. So that's probably what we're going to do tomorrow night, is just some boring mining out my ass because I don't know where the guy is. But yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. And then we'll do some Warframe on Wednesday. And then Thursday I'm taking off because I'm working my first shift in probably over nearly 2 months, I reckon. It's been almost 2 months since I've had a shift. So I want to go to bed nice and early because I have a really long day. It's 7:30 to 5:30. So that's a 10-hour shift on Friday. So I want to make sure I go to bed nice and early just to get my body mentally ready for such a long day. And then obviously Friday I'm working, so I don't stream on work days. And then, yeah, we'll be back again on Saturday, Sunday for Silent Hill and ASMR. Although I am, like I said, I am having a lot of fun playing Diablo at the moment. So I may or may not change one of my games to Diablo depending on how I'm feeling. Like if Core Keeper pisses me off after an hour, I might just swap to Diablo or Warframe or Silent Hill or whatever. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And unfortunately, no, I didn't get it, Soul. If you go to the very start of the VOD, I go in way more depth as to why, but very brief TLDR, they require 2 years of after qualification experience. So during my study, they don't include that. So I need 2 years of qualified experience as well as 4,000 hours. So I didn't get that. And I explained more at the start of the VOD if you care to look, but that's pretty much the TLDR. I don't have the requirements, which sucks because it was paying very well. It's 10 minutes down the road and would have been great. But I didn't tick the boxes. Diablo 4. Yeah, I've actually I only just started playing about 3 days ago. Let me have a look. Diablo. Yeah, I only started like 3 days ago. I'm at 23 hours, but I already had I had probably 10 hours already in the game in general. So I've probably grinded 13 hours in the last 3 days. Just because I've been enjoying it and having fun. I'm almost max level on my character for the season. I'm at level like 52 now, and I know 60 is the max, and then you go to Paragon. I'm currently in Act 6, so I'm nearly finished with the campaign. So once I finish the campaign, then I'll go into proper end game. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. So I may or may not actually swap some games. I may or may not do Core Keeper tomorrow. I might do it for an hour, and then I might just go on Diablo, or I might just swap to Diablo straight away. I don't know. You guys know me. I change. A schedule is mainly there for time slots. The content that I actually do on the day will most likely change. Okay. But yes, thank you guys everyone for coming in and hanging out with me. It was good to see you again. 3.5 hours went by very, very quickly. Thank you for watching all the photos, my little collage video. I'm going to upload that video on YouTube right now, so that way you guys can check it out without me pausing and over talking. It's just a little, fun little, very, 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 very basic edit of me on my first holiday in over a decade. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Core Keeper or Diablo. I'll let you know how I feel. I'll see if I play Diablo in the daytime. Maybe I won't feel like it at nighttime, so we'll see how we go. But I missed you guys so much. I really, really did. I hope you guys missed me. And hope to see you guys again. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and night wherever you are. Eat well, sleep well, dream well. Don't forget to brush your teeth and be good boys and girls. And I'll see you later, Gator Applesauce. I love you. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Mwah. Thank you. And I'm far too lazy to raid someone. Sorry. Thank you everyone for all the follows. Thank you for all the subbies that we got, all the resubs. You guys are probably hanging on those for a while. Thank you for all the coins and the donos. I really appreciate you guys are so sweet. And the gifted subbies. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night. I can't wait. I missed you. I missed you too. I really, really did. I had thought about you during my holiday. I really did. Bye everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye-bye. Ganbatte, creators! Otsu! Bye-bye!